Okay, thank you, Earth, shit, Earthy Jones Music, for following me. That's what's up. Instagram going nuts. Nuts. Okay, we good. Gucci. Um, hold on. Shout outs to everybody here in the room. I'm about to actually get up, start doing shit. Got some stuff to tell. Who man? Damn. Hold on, y'all. Check. Okay. So I'll go on Instagram. I don't know what this person talking about. So yeah. What's up, everybody? Everybody, come on there. See what we got going on today. So you'd have an email that gets. Oh, let me ask her. Okay. So yeah, my bad, y'all. This is the hard part about having two phones, two, three phones. God damn it, get distracted. So shout outs to everybody here. I need to get up and head over to my laptop and my setup and stuff like that. So the sound will be better. What's going on, RG3? Right. And need I say more? That song actually came out all right. It actually came out all right. I said, man, let me throw this up there, man. Man, I was using about four, five, six entendres. If I was to show you the lyrics to that song, there's like six, seven, eight entendres. I was basically speaking in code. There's pig Latin on that song. If you listen to it a couple of times, it's one of them songs that you gotta listen to like a couple of times, and then like you know you listen to it a couple of times. Shout out to Masha. Masha said great content on replay right now. Yeah, as soon as I get on, that's when YouTube decides to bring my stuff to the top of y'all timelines. What's going on, Curlin? Let me know. I mean, I'll get up right now. I'll walk over. I still got the MPC and everything hooked up, so we could do some music talk, and I could play y'all. So I could play y'all because my homeboys, but I could play y'all some more tracks off the project so y'all can hear it. You know what I'm saying? I put a good amount of time and money and effort into it, and kind of was teaching a couple of the young engineers out here, a little bit about the game and how to really like record and mix, like hip hop shit. So it was pretty cool. Oh man, shout out to Masha, man. Thank you, Masha, for jumping on the cash app. Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, let me get my ass up real quick, man. It's 6:21 a.m. here. So I gotta get up and start the day, start the day, start the day type shit. So I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate everybody, man. And The music is coming, man. It's a lot of cool music, but a lot of the music is like really for like you gotta have headphones number one. Cause I don't know, I like I don't know how it sounds. I mean, it should sound good because I did get it it mastered fairly and stuff, but you just never know. I didn't phone test it. I didn't. It really should sound good on headphones and in a car, honestly, because I kind of did like a car test on it, so it really should sound better in a car. But because I'm not sure what type of headphones everybody's using. Some people use iPhone headphones, some people use Skull Candy, some people use, you know, all kinds of stuff. So it's like I really don't know what people are hearing, but I know what I'm hearing and mixing and stuff. But yeah, the project is fun. Like a lot of it is like drinking music, party music, just cool music, Sapuki and Ray Ray music. You said my boy RG3 Isaiah Rashad, man. Oh man, that nigga hurt my heart, bro. I didn't have to find out that way, bro. I didn't have to find out that way. Like I know we talked about this before, but bro, like on some Sylvia demo type shit and Pieces of a Kid, man. Come on, man. Oh, Isaiah Rashad hurt me with that shit. I said, man, listen, I'm gonna act like I had to pull a R. Kelly. Look, I separate the man from the music, but I would just act like I ain't see none of that shit. I'm gonna act like I didn't see none of that. What's going on, Midwest? Man, ain't nothing, man. Another one like the other one, man. Shaking. You dig? Shaking. Shout outs to Pharaoh in the building. What's going on, player? Man, ain't no topic, man. Just chopping it up. I'm about to go over to my little setup real quick. I'm gonna play some stuff off the little project that I'm putting out soon for you guys. The project done. I just need to just mix it, throw some DJ scratches on it, and really, cause like I'm really the tracks that y'all hearing right now. Those are like just like the singles, And honestly, I think the song that I put out, I'm not gonna say that was the best song that you guys heard that I put out, but it's one of the better songs I think on the project. I got some man. Look, I got some bro. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all gonna make music, fuck. Hate to say it like this, but fuck a nigga. Make music for women. You gonna make a club banger? Make a club banger for women. You know what I'm saying? Dudes. Hold on, y'all. Damn, it's a mess in here. Hold on, y'all. I hate to say it like that, but dudes go after what women are doing. A lot of dudes follow the they follow the lead of a woman. I hated it when I found out too. So trust me, I was that fucked me up too when I found out. I'm like, damn, dog. Unless it's your homeboys, so that's what we used to do back in the day. I mean, of course, we had a lot of bangers for the shorty, but bro, I'm gonna tell y'all straight, like, damn, I should have unplugged this joint. I don't like to, like, if you have a laptop or something and you charging your battery, like lithium ion batteries, you don't need to charge them fully. Them shits only need to be charged up to like 80%, 70% type shit, so they last longer. Fucking laptop, even though I get good hours out of this shit, but this laptop shit, man, if you fuck that battery up, bro, this shit easily becomes a desktop. You know. He said, "I see that super blood wolf moon in your thumb." Yeah, bro. I'm glad y'all knew what the fuck it was. Bro, I was outside last night. I said, "Oh, this is why I've been feeling crazy." I was like, because I was in the house, bro. I was in the crib, bro. I went outside. I looked up. I said, "Ooh," because it was on the other side of the sky like a couple nights ago. I looked up. I said, "Damn, it's still a full moon." I said, "Shit." I ain't gonna lie, my chakra, my fucking mood been fucked up. All kinds of shit been happening. So I said, man, what's going on, Toya? How you doing, love? Always good to see and hear from you guys. I don't know if it's a bad one, but that joint is like that joint copper. It's copper than a motherfucker. That shit was copper. That's it. I looked in the sky, I was like, dog, is that a nigga? I thought it was a cookie. I said, God damn, that's a big ass cookie. It's the whole time it's the moon. I said, shit. Well, damn. Okay. Shit. Yeah, nigga, I almost turned into Cookie Monster. Like, God damn, this big ass. I instantly wanted to look for some milk. Like, some milk. Anybody got some? He said, it's not that bad. It's not bad, G. No, it's clear skies out here, bro. That's the only thing sitting up in the sky right now. You know? Yeah, what's going on, Spawn? That's the only thing sitting up in the sky right now. I said, damn. Yeah, hopefully I'm still on by then, Curlin. Shout out to my brother Curlin in the building, man. Man, I got some stuff to send you. You gonna call me at the right time. And I need to check, because I don't know if Nicer sent me something to hand clap. If so, I need to get on top of that too. I've been everywhere but everywhere, bro. I've been in bed too, bro. I'm glad I'm up in the AM though. Start my day off. You said let's get on this gaming talk on, man. You said I need to bring your video game live playback. Yeah, bro. I can do stuff through the through my YOLO. Because War Master been trying to get me back on that shit, and I appreciate him for that. I could do stuff through the YOLO. Because I got like I still got my capture cards, and I could do stuff through the stream, the stream joint, stream yards, not stream yards, but stream yards is horrible for some goddamn gaming content. Stream labs, I could do some shit through the stream labs. So hold on, let me I gotta upload this 4K file real quick. I don't forgot about this. Let me undo that, and it would have been uploaded too if I was on top of my shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me delete these 4K files. I ain't gonna lie, these 4K files fucking up my computer, bro. Let me empty this trash right here, this trash. Man, I shouldn't have did that. I just did some stupid shit. Anyway, you said I didn't see the video, but I just ignored as if it was a lie. A lot of people said it was him. What happened? Let's get on this gaming talk. What happened? You said RG3, is that bad? Hold on, what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, Isaiah Rashad, bro, I didn't see the video neither. I heard about it, and somebody was gonna show it to me. I said, I don't want to see it, bro. Get that shit out of my face, please. I wasn't ready for it, bro. I said, nope. I don't want to see it. That nigga had white dudes. I heard it was two white dudes. I said, oh man, no, I'm good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just act like I ain't see it. I mean, I didn't see it, but I'm gonna just act like I ain't know it exists. I couldn't bring myself to it, bro. Speaking of the video game shit, bro, you know who I've been tapping in with? What's going on, Tap? You know who I've been tapping in with, and I think is cool. Kodak Black jumping in on the Grand Theft Auto joint. Everybody on GTA, T Grizzly and stuff like that. I didn't know you could make paper. Um, Everybody leaving Twitch because Twitch do like 50-50, so I heard. And there's another joint called Kick, K-I-K, and Kick, I heard do 95. You get 95%, so dudes could just be on there streaming all day. Shout outs to Tamp. Thank you, broski. But I'm about to get on this laptop. My audio about to change real quick. I'm about to play some stuff off this project. I'm glad y'all up, man. So I could throw a little slow listening, little small listening party for y'all on some stuff I've been working on. This is some of the stuff though. This to hold y'all off till this book come out, man. Cause that's what I'm about to be. locked in on right now because there's not too many stuff going on right now. Because when I was writing this book, right, um, too much stuff was going on. I just had to keep adding shit to it, and I started getting irritated. So I said, all right, let me wait till there's like a little bit of downtime and finish this goddamn book type shit. I was getting irritated. All right, where's YouTube? Okay, let me upload this. Upload these damn 4K files. This shit take like damn near half a day, bro. Let's see. Bro, but I like the fact that Kodak and T Grizzly and a couple other people be on Grand Theft Auto. Oh man, thank you so much, Midwest. Hitting on the Cash App. Thank you guys for the support, man. Much appreciated. You said what's going on, Sean? You said called kick. What you it's called KIK, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I heard about it a minute ago, but I just wasn't on no video game shit anymore. Yeah, there you go. Pharaoh said I used to have a Kick account. Yeah, it was an old app. I remember Kick from back in the day. Nah, man, I had a P4. Left that shit back in the States, but I bought my Series S with me, you know. I gotta get up with my brother War Master. What's going on, bro? Jello off Rice gang, you know? Yeah. Man, hold on. Let me fire this shit up real quick. Y'all give me 2 minutes real quick. It's only gonna take me 2 minutes. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna fire this shit up. Give me 1 second.
All right, you guys should be able to hear me. Put a one in the chat. Well, you guys should be able to hear me. I see this thing lighting up. All right, we back. Sound totally different, right? Shout out to Broke Genius in the building. Man, I've been going down a couple of YouTube rabbit holes, bro. I don't know, man. I just been going through it past couple hours, man. Trying, I don't even know. I didn't even think I was that tired, really trying to catch up on sleep. Yeah, I remember the Kick account. I remember Kick back in the day, but you know, the thing about these websites, yo, is if like, I'm gonna swap out this mic though, because I hear a lot of background noise in it, and then I just don't feel like tweaking it. But what was I about to say? The thing about these websites is like when other websites are going down, other people are getting their business. And I think what's like really a big business now is like these D League and E League websites. I mean, I've been watching everything, bro. That and the funny thing is, like, I was like, man, I was just talking to my brother Broke about this shit. That King Von shit, King Von shit started coming across my timeline again. I said, man, I gotta watch what I'm talking about on these damn airways, cause a whole bunch of shit just been popping up. What's going on, third? I was playing some what you call it, man? I was playing some Trade the Truth. I was playing all that shit. I said, bro, my nigga third at. This don't feel right. You did? Yeah, I just threw up the old background. Threw up the old background. Maybe I should. I said maybe I should. For good times. You said you think about what you think about the North getting influenced by Ice Spice. That right there is funny as hell. Shoot that I was feeling you. Um I didn't think she had an influence, you know. But oh, you talking about northwest? Yeah, 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 yeah. My bad, bro. My head everywhere. Y'all know I'm scatterbrained. I'm shell shocked. Um, Kanye been said it. He said it before it even happened. You know what I'm saying? Kanye got the right idea. It's just a lot of people that probably listen to him. You know, I knew Kanye was on a different level. I incorporate a lot of my flow from Kanye too. Um, just like being playful, but really saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not on no super gang shit. Um, and really playing with the words. You said what's your gaming tag? I gotta find out. I got like three of them shits. I got like three of them shits. I gotta find out the exact one I'm gonna stick to. You know, so I'm gonna wait till I jump on with War Master because I'm trying to get War Master to play Persona. What's going on, underrated? What you got going on today, man? So I'm back, but Kanye been saying it. Hold on, y'all. Kanye been saying it and talking about it, and he was like, he was like, I'm not, one day, y'all gonna have to pay to use my image and stuff like that. And he was like, y'all are paparazzi too. You know, people should be paying y'all to use it. He was giving that nigga Kanye sat out there was giving the paparazzi some game and stuff like that. But I started to realize, man, this is why I like my audience because y'all are fucking smart as hell. We could talk about shit like this and actually elevate each other. You know, people don't like when you give them no type of game. You know, it's like everybody thinks they know everything. So it's like, damn, dog, it ain't even no use for, that's why I named the song GWPF, but it's an entendre. It might be girls worth paying for, it might be game worth paying for, it might be a lot of different things. But he's like, what I mean, I'm pretty sure Kim knows about this, but his child, Northwest or Northwest or people can use her and make money off of her, off of her image and stuff. You did. And you got Ice Spice influencing, some of the girls, which is crazy because Ice Spice really she seemed like a cool girl. What I'm saying, like shit, even I got throwback pictures of Ice Spice before. That's Platinum Girl. Platinum put me on the Ice Spice about 2-3 years ago before she even was rapping and any of that shit. Here go a picture of her right now. I put it on the last show. Here she go right here. When I looked at when she jumped on the scene, I said that girl looked familiar. Cause like I be forgetting people's names, but I don't forget faces and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't forget faces, and I looked in her face. I said I know she looked familiar. I just couldn't put one and two on it. I'm like I'm trying to see if I've been around this person in real life, or if it's some internet shit, or if it's what I'm saying. And come to find out, yeah, that's Ice Spice. Yeah, Ice Spice bad as shit, but she don't really have the star quality. But I think she's. I'm gonna say this though, she's doing well for transitioning into what she's becoming, but um, like like she needs artist development, which a lot of people need artist development. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need artist development. I know people that like rapped and in their first year was fire. The other day I was talking to y'all about the underachievers, and I was talking to y'all about Issa Gold when I was rocking with the underachievers. AK been rapping for like wait 3 years probably. Issa Gold, he was still in his first year rapping. Nigga was rapping for like 9 months, but he was spitting that shit. I was like, all right, you know. So what I'm saying too, y'all, is that sometime too, you wanna increase your circle because just hanging around, dope people will make you dope. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep up. If you're a track star and you want to run faster, you need to run with people that run faster than you. You understand what I'm saying? It's like it like when I used to study body language back in the day. Like as a man, when you walk with a woman, subconsciously, it's important for you to walk slightly in front of her. You know what I'm saying? Not that you have a great lead on her, but you have a bit of a lead on her. And a lot of times, too, we don't even notice when we're walking, our legs tend to pace each other. Like we pace each other. Sometimes it's on purpose, and sometimes you don't have to think about it. So there's a lot of subconscious things that we gotta, what I'm saying, that we gotta really take a particular look at. you know so when she cannot rap, and then she uses like but Uzi started that shit. That nigga, let me had paid Uzi for a Bad and Bougie verse, and this nigga took the first bars to yell, yeah. But then again, if y'all don't know anything about performing in front of a live crowd, I ain't gonna lie, them yes be hitting. Them yes be, everybody be like, by the time that shit come on, everybody be fucked up. So everybody in the crowd like, yeah. It's like, oh, okay. All right, you a back end type nigga. All right, gotcha. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. But yeah, getting back to what y'all saying that she can't rap. There's times where she's performing and the audience is just like dead. Like, she kind of, she kind of learning how to rile up the crowd, and then nobody really says nothing until she bends over, and it's like, everybody, whoa, like they never seen a booty before. Booties are everywhere, bro. Depending on where you at. You know what I'm saying? Because in the DMV area, you'll see some shit like this. I ain't gonna lie, like every 8 minutes. Even together, even, nigga, you go to Walmart and it's like, okay, I get it. They all look the same. Even when Nicki Minaj was out, Nicki Minaj don't even have that shit anymore. All these girls are running around with the Barbie body and shit like that. What's going on, Chris G? They all look the same. It's like, the fuck is this? Then they want to hang out together, looking like the damn Ginyu Force. It's like, all right, we get it. The fuck is this? The Ginyu Force? Like, all right, we get it. Goddamn. Berta. What's the other? Raccoon. Yeah. Oh man. Let me play y'all some stuff off. You said Coi Leray had the same problem. Yeah, until she started imitating Playboy Cardi. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is what I did on this project too. I used a lot of beats people normally wouldn't use, and I used I be looking for bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like to dumb myself down too a little bit rapping, because I listen to Playboy Cardi, I listen to Uzi, I listen to So I'm like, oh, for real, we don't really gotta be saying nothing. We could be silly. Oh, all right. Well, let me throw some shit out there, have a little fun, spit some game, right? Walk on the beat a little bit, and yeah, bad bitch squad, yeah, you know, you know. But and you know what though, and within the past 40 something hours, I've been watching a lot of Lil Wayne documentaries, man. Even the old shit like from back in the day, shit from like 11, 12 years ago. I was like, damn, shit crazy, man, how time flies, you know. But yeah, man, I gotta do some business stuff this week, which I'm actually pretty mad at. This is the part I hate about fucking, I don't even know what the hell I own at this point. I want to play y'all this joint that I recorded not too long ago. It's called Game Worth Paying For, GWPF. This was something that it's gonna be on the it's gonna, hold on, let me find it. Hold on.
I'm trying to fuck cat.
It's gonna be on the
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle.
mixtape that's done. That's done. I just need y'all to, you know, let me know when to drop this motherfucker. Make sure y'all support. Let me know when to drop this motherfucker, because this is gonna be a YouTube exclusive and shit. Now, I'm gonna play y'all a track. I'm only gonna play y'all part. I'm gonna play y'all part 2. But it's basically the same shit. But I'm gonna play y'all another track. I'm gonna play y'all something real quick. It's like I think this song gonna take off. It's usually the song where you're not paying attention. It's usually like you can record a very serious song, nobody gives a fuck. You can record a play song, everybody like, oh, that shit fire, right? You can also make a beat in like 5 hours, right? And you're adding all this crazy shit to it, and you're taking time doing it, and then nigga be like, nah, I don't like that beat, skip, right? And then a beat that it took you 15 minutes to make with like 4 instruments or something. That's the beat everybody likes and wants. That's the beat everybody's like, oh, you should win a Grammy. That type of shit. It's kind of one of the crazier things about being even a rapper, a producer, or whatever. Everybody hears something different, but we all listen to the same thing, which is kind of cool at the same time. But I use a lot of entendres in here, so it's kind of like I'm speaking pig Latin, but everything rhymes. What's going on, War Master? Let me play this song for y'all. It's called Game Worth Paying For. This is basically talking about the American dream. It talks a little bit about Passport Bros. Talks a little bit. The hook is really for both types of women. So the hook is basically, I you know what? I didn't really think about the hook. The hook was really a quote that I wanted to really put out there, but I turned it into a verse. We were just talking about video games. We're gonna jump into the video game talk again because War Master here. But it's like the hook goes. It seems the American dream. It seems American greed stole the American dream. Damn it, I don't forgot my own fucking song, and I just put it out. This is bad. That's how you know you got a lot of music. The hook goes, it seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Like I'm not throwing no low blows at America. I'm not throwing no, it's the truth. The American greed is killing the American dream. So it's kind of talking about a bunch of things. It's encompassing a bunch of things. Dudes want to say, oh, well, dudes are traveling abroad to deal with women, or dudes are traveling abroad for whatever the hell they want to travel abroad for. I addressed that in the song too. But basically it's true. It seems that American greed has stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. So and then I said, and need I say more? So shout outs to RG3. That made me get up out of bed. That geeked me up. He said, need I say more? That's some real shit. So I'm gonna play it real quick. And get y'all thoughts on it. Check it out. And let's see how much entendres. Let's see if y'all catch the entendres. Y'all probably got to listen to it a couple of times to catch some of the triple, quadruple entendres. But anyway, you got to see it written down too. But anyway,
yo, it's time to go. Okay, yo, I'm about to kill this shit. Okay, now I'm playing around. Now let's get it. It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. I'm just keeping it clean. And need I say more? I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. You know how I do it, with a little sag on him. In that LRP game, it don't have to brag on him. Whole arm in the pot, that should look like an L. If I could blow up, it would be a hard sale. Exotic gardens, Dolly Parton, my alga head full of nostalgia, sitting by the water, contemplating to Allah. The devil wear Prada, and 304s wear nada. You should see where I got her, flipping words like pasta, locked up like a roster, stuffed in the Sonata. Remember being home and being a top shotter, and I did the math. Skill came from Euclidia, did it with no Nvidia. Cooler somewhere in India, used to be in Virginia, and still one of Geneva. You should know the basic problems with automatopoeia. It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. I'm just keeping it clean. And need I say more? It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, this some game worth paying for. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. And you know how I do it with a little sag on him. In that LRP game, it don't have to brag on them. Niggas turning backs when they really think you need them. Now I'm in the casino gambling with my freedom. It's biblically accurate that I'm that nigga, scientifically proven true. I don't know about you. Who cares about such and such? Why women get mad when they know when I tell them that they doing too much? Yeah, I'm trained to get it in jungles with amphibians. My skillet is Euclidean on panels with obsidian. Some travel like a vice lord to get exotic Keisha. Some get alopecia, looking to get those features. I'm somewhat like a teacher, hoping my lyrics will reach you. I pray you get the picture. I just left it get richer, cause it seems American greed stole the American dreams. That's why men are moving abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Yeah, keeping it clean. I'm just keeping it clean. Okay. Need I say more? It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Passport bros. Yeah. Okay. Is that girl worth paying for? She like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him. Hey, with a swag on him. Hey, oh yeah. And need I say more?
So guys, I'm currently in Thailand. This is my girlfriend. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Do you want to introduce yourself? You want to introduce yourself? No, you want to introduce yourself? She's a little shy right now, but she's my new girl. She's my new girlfriend. She's a little shy, but she is pretty though. I like her. Maybe we'll get married someday. Maybe we'll have kids. You know, have a bunch of babies running around, living the life. Tell her. So, can you cook? Can you cook?
Yes, I can cook. I can clean.
My bad. I went to go get something to drink. I can cook. I can clean. What's going on, James? I cook. I clean. No, there's so much entendres in that song. Going abroad. That's why men are going abroad. Keeping it clean. No low blows. You know? At one part in the verse, I said exotic gardens, Dolly Parton, right? Yeah, Floyd, my boy Floyd. You know I had to throw Floyd in there. I was gonna throw Austin on there too, but I was like, let me just maybe another song, you know. I was like, I'm not really speaking on it. But I really took a hook, not really a hook, but like I used it as a verse intro, and I used it as a bridge just to kind of keep you guys a little bit more entertained, you know. So when you're writing a song, sometimes you want to put a certain part of the song that repeats, you know what I'm saying? You know, but it means something. So, you know, I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him, and you know how I do it with a little sag on him in that LRP game. They don't have to brag on him. That was really just it was really a verse. But I was like, you know, it would be cool if I start both verses with it and then use it as a bridge. So that saying shows up about 3 to 4 times in the song. You know what I'm saying? And I set it off key because you don't need to be on key all the time. Yo, Boosie just released this song. I don't know what I think about the song. Y'all go find it and come back and tell me what y'all think. He released this song for black women. I know where he was going with it, but his engine, I wouldn't have released that. I'm not saying he shouldn't release a song for black women. I get that. That's cool. Nothing wrong about that. But the singing, it was horrible. It was horrible. The Boosie, young Boosie can't sing, but it's bearable. This is bad. This is bad. You know, I like the let me ease your mind. I like that type of shit, you know. But basically, I kept repeating that part of the song because that part's an entendre. It's like, okay, if you leave the U.S., even another woman gonna like a dude with a little bit of money on him, and she gonna like a dude with a little bit that can dress nice. What's wrong with liking a nigga that got a little bit of paper. You don't got to be the richest motherfucker in the world, but have a little paper, carry yourself nice. What woman wouldn't like that? You know what I'm saying? So I said it for both ways, you know. Sometimes that line right there, I said it kind of cuts on both sides, because it's like that line right there is like I need to be on Rap Genius. Like, Rap Genius will have a field day with me. I can break down lyrics for days, you know, because that's all I do is entendres, right? So if you feel some type of way about that bar, it's like, okay, that's probably why you're hopping on a plane anyway. You know what I'm saying? You may have a little bit of bag, but you may not have the swag, or vice versa, or whatever. Or it may click in your head like, damn, you know, everywhere I go, a woman like a dude with a little bit of money, and a woman like a dude with a little bit of, you know, that can dress nice. Nothing wrong with that. And shout outs to Ism. Ism, nigga, me and Ism was sitting up here a couple years ago laughing about that LRP. You know what I'm saying? And there's another, I'm not gonna tell you the other acronyms for LRP, but Ism know what LRP means. That's long range pimping. Long range pimping. The LRP, that should be hitting, bro. Like, you know, if you gonna be a passport, bro, you know, that's a little LRP, you know, that's a long range pimping, you know. You international with it. So, you know, I was like, you know, I'm gonna throw that in there for my broism. I'm gonna throw that one in there. I'll be having y'all in mind. I had a War Master line too, but I'm gonna put that in another single. I had a War Master line on there too, because I was gonna include it in this part, but I just couldn't find really nothing really that fit in that bar. I don't know what I mean by whole arm in the pot that should look like an L. Well, what I mean, well, I do know what I mean by that. Basically, you know, you whipping up something, you break the damn pot. You know, so it's like whole arm in the pot that should look like an L. If I could blow up, pot, blow. Come on, follow me. If I could blow up, it will be a hard sale, not soft, hard. Anyway, I'm gonna give y'all some game. You know, game worth paying for, right? So I said exotic gardens, you know, it's like, what are you traveling for? Exotic gardens, Dolly Parton, you know, different type of gardens, music, myalgia, pain. Myalgia is another word for pain, because I couldn't find nothing to rhyme with nostalgia. I said myalgia, head full of nostalgia. So between the pain, different type of music, and the scenery, exotic gardens, sitting by the water, contemplating to Allah. You know, sitting by the water, the Allah don't match with it. I learned a lot of techniques on rapping, on how to go off beat and say words that don't rhyme, but flip it into something, or change the trajectory of the words you're gonna use in a bar. So I said sitting by the water, contemplating to Allah. You know what I'm saying? So you're just somewhere beautiful, but you probably talking to God, or, you know, you just got a lot going on in your head. And then I switched from Allah, and I said, the devil wears Prada and 304s wear nada. You should see where I gotta. Flipping words like pasta. Boy, that's a boy. I said, man, I need to say these words right. So the devil wears Prada. That's a movie, and it means a lot of different things. You know, the devil is well dressed or whatever. Kind of talking about women, you know, the woman in the red dress. Go look at the Matrix. Like I said, it's an entendre. You're gonna need somebody to really break down what I'm saying. It's damn near pig Latin, y'all. The devil wears Prada and 304s wear nada. You know, this girl's going outside butt naked, damn near. You know, you should see where I gotta. Now, I use the word gotta, but I said it in a way like got her. You should see where I got her. I know so much about what I'm talking about. You should see where I got her. But then I use the word gotta, because it sounds better with nada and Prada. You should see where I gotta. So it's like it cuts on two sides, right? And the next bar, I said flipping words like pasta. Now, pasta really don't get flipped, but I just said, okay, what's Italian and probably gets flipped and rhymes with gotta, nada, Prada? Pasta. Pasta really doesn't fit, because it's you know, a TA, you know, flipping words like pasta, locked up like a Rasta, stuffed in a Sonata. Am I stuffed in a Sonata, or do I got something stuffed in a Sonata? Remembering being home and being a top shotter. And then this is where I switched the flow. I said, and I did the math. So I'm just talking about a whole bunch of yada. I was gonna add that in too, but not yada. But anyway, I'm talking a whole bunch of yada before. And I said, and I did the math. Scale came from Euclidean, basically a scale. Euclidean, it's really a music scale. I heard it from a music scale, but I didn't know it was a math scale, because you got different music scales that I'm learning, pentatonic, Euclidean, all kinds of different shit. So it said scale came from Euclidean. I got a beat called Euclidean that's coming out soon. Look out for it. I just putting it together. And Cuda, there's a lot of Cudas. Barracuda, 1970 Barracuda, the car, the actual fish. And there's a computer chip named CUDA that NVIDIA makes. So I said, I'm gonna flip that. So I said, scale came from Euclidean, did it with no NVIDIA, basically trying to give y'all the picture. Did it with no NVIDIA, CUDA somewhere in India. The bar was really CUDA somewhere over India, but I said CUDA somewhere in India because I said it'll be fire if I flip it because a lot of dudes in India be doing coding and stuff like that. So CUDA somewhere in India, not me per se, but those chips and stuff like that. So I kind of flipped that. And I was like, damn, what rhymes with India? I said, well, I'm from the DMV. I can rhyme Virginia. I don't have to say Virginia, but I can. Virginia, y'all have no idea what goes on in my head. I said used to be in Virginia, and still want a Genia. So it's like I'm working with these words that has Nia at the end, but pronounced different, right? And I threw this line in there for Toya. I said, and still want a Genia. I could have said Janaya. I think it's Janaya, but I could say Genia. And then I threw this bar in for Toy. I said you should know the basic problems with automatopoeia. So I just threw that in. I was like, all right, you know what? Let me flex a little bit. Let me throw something in there. I was like, I'm gonna run this bar by Toya. I said you should know the basic problems with automatopoeia. So it's just funny. Oh yeah, you can say chlamydia. Nvidia, chlamydia. Yeah, that'll work. And look at it, it's spelled different too. The American language is really crazy. It's still a new language. That's why a lot of people really can't express themselves. But it's funny that you can use it in music to express something, not necessarily yourself, but something. So that's what I'm kind of doing on this tape. This tape was just about a whole bunch of stuff. I would say this is probably the most serious song on the tape, or the better tracks on the tape. I really wanted to just put the tape out so y'all will stumble across this song. But if it's out, it's out. I don't give a damn. I'm on to the next shit. But then it goes back in the hook. It seems the American dream. Damn it, I keep messing it up. It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why I said that's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. And that goes twice. And then instead of a need I say more on the second part of the hook, I said there's some game worth paying for. And then it goes back into verse number 2. Said the same thing. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and she want a young nigga with a little swag on him. And then I want to say it a little bit different. But as long as y'all get the words, but just the cadence enunciated different. So I said, and you know how I do it with a little sag on them in the LRP game. It don't got to brag on them. Niggas turning their backs when they really think you need them. Now I'm in a casino gambling with my freedom. It's biblically accurate that I'm that nigga, scientifically proven true. I don't know about you. He said, I said, who cares about such and such? Why women get mad? Why women get mad when they know when I tell them that they're doing too much? Yeah, I'm training to get it in jungles with so now I'm just going back into just straight up lyrics. I'm like, all right, let me stop with the lazy flow and just go into some lyrics. Probably a lot of people won't get. I'm in the jungle right now, so it's just funny. I just threw this bar in there. I said, yeah, I'm trained to get it in jungles with amphibians. There's lizards and shit out here. So I said, I'm trying to get it in jungles with amphibians. My scale is Euclidean. Brought it back to Euclidean, and it's on the same bar where I mentioned Euclidean. So it's a scale. It's a music scale. So it's like, and my scale is Euclidean, really just talking about mathematics on panels with obsidians, right? On panels with obsidians. Some travel, like I was gonna say, this was a different bar, but I was satisfied with the way it came out. Some travel like a vice lord, basically letting y'all know vice lords are really known in back home in the States, Chicago primarily. You know, some travel like a vice lord, you know, to get exotic quiches. And I'm saying, don't stress yourself out. So I was like, some travel like a vice lord to get exotic quiches. Don't get alopecia looking for those features. You know, alopecia is still a feature, you know, good, bad, right, or wrong. But don't go bald or stress yourself out traveling the world. As I said, travel like a vice lord. And there's a word vice in vice lord, because if you're traveling like that, what you're traveling for and you don't even realize could be a vice. So there's a lot of entendres. So I said, don't get alopecia looking for those features. You know what I'm saying? Is really giving you. I'm giving you some, bro. This is just straight up game. I'm giving you the game. So this is like if you listen to the song over and over again, whether you understand what I'm saying, this game is soaking into your brain. You know, it's working its way through your fabric. You know. So I was like, don't get alopecia looking for those features. I'm somewhat like a teacher hoping, I said, I'm somewhat like a teacher hoping my lyrics will reach you. I didn't know what the rhyme of teacher or teacher. Lyrics reach you, you know. So I said, somewhat like a teacher hoping my lyrics will reach you. I said, I pray you get the picture. I just left to get richer. So I told y'all why I left, you know, start some businesses and do some stuff, you know, left to get richer and get some work done. And then it goes back and then I put cuz. And then it goes back into the hook. It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why I'm moving abroad. I said that's why now I switched up the bar. Instead of saying that's why men are going abroad, I'm just keeping it clean. Then I switched up this one bar and I said that's why men are moving abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. And then I said, and need I say more? It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I went back to going. I'm just keeping it clean. And then I said, is that girl worth paying for? And then I say, Passport Bros on the ad lib. You know, what's going on? What's going on, Raven? So I said, Passport Bros on the ad lib. And then I said, is that girl worth paying for? And then I go back into the hook, you know, which is like the beginning of both verses. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. I heard she like a young nigga with a, that's the blues right there. That's why I'm repeating that, you know, because it seems like a lot of dudes, I've been doing this for the longest time. It seems like a lot of dudes, that's what they fucked up. They either fucked up over the bag or the swag, and they either got one, two, or none. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, it's like, that's probably what the women back at home want, and you leaving, and it's like the women there want that too. What woman don't want that? You know, so it's just kind of like that's the blues. You know, everybody want the rhythm, y'all, but don't nobody want the blues. Okay, follow me. Everybody want the rhythm, but don't nobody want the blues. So that's why I played Floyd's skit at the end of it. You know, just to, hey man, look, whether you find it or not, it is what it is. She's still gonna want a nigga with a bag on him and a little swag on him. You know. All right, skip it to a track that is completely ignorant. I don't know if I'm gonna play y'all part 2. This is the last song on this mixtape, because the mixtape was supposed to be fire, but it wasn't supposed to be serious. So I would say Game Worth Paying For is probably the most serious track on there. So, all right. So I'm gonna put this on TikTok because this will be the song to take off. You know, it was this beat. I had a bunch of beats that I was listening to that wasn't mine. You know, but it was this beat that I was listening to. And I listen to Pierre Bourne type beats. I like beats. You said Vice Lords go back to Europe monarchy system. It was called Vice Masters. That's dope. Yeah, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. You know, all is well. But you know, and I snuck the TVL in there too. If you didn't notice, traveling. Yeah, but I made this party song called Drunk and Nasty. That was the name of the beat. So I said, well, that's gonna be the name of the song, you know. And I had to really change my cadence. I had to sound like a, you know, I said pause in the beginning of the song. So it's called Drunk and Nasty. I'll play y'all part 2. It's basically called Drunk Nasty. The hook, it was really nothing to it. The hook is I'm trying to get drunk and nasty, you know. I didn't know Pierre had a song out, but this wasn't a Pierre Bourne type beat. But it's funny that he has a song out like that, and Cardi had a song out like that too. So and it came out like probably like a year ago or some shit, which is I was like, oh damn, still relevant. But it's called Drunk and Nasty. I had to change my voice up. I had to change up my cadence. You know what's funny? You know when Jay-Z and Wayne and everybody and all them dudes like rap in their head, and people like how they do that? They do that with their voice, like their inner voice is like, I had to change my voice up. So I was like, you know, it's funny. I'm gonna rap with that voice. Cause you could just say anything, you know. So I'll let y'all hear it. This is actually fucking funny. All right. But this a bop. This is a whole bop right here. Check it out. Drunk and Nasty Part 2. Let's go. Pause. Yeah. Hold on. Do this. Fuck. That thing is not on, and it's on the other side of the room. All right. This is unmixed. This is not mixed. So it's gonna next time. All these next songs that y'all are about to hear, the next time y'all hear them, they're gonna sound a lot better. A lot better. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Pause. Yeah. And nasty. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get fly. Cause I'm going out tonight. I'm trying to get by. I'm finna pre-game, alright. We finna slide. We got some girls coming through. Big rocks on ice. And you know what I'm finna do? I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm not gonna drive. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm finna get high. And tequila shots are nasty, but after 3, so am I. Balloons, we finna get fried. Let's take this shot outside. Turn up like it's your song. Turn up all night long just cause you know we can't go wrong. Let's get it right, put this on repeat. Follow me on IG. She asked me, am I rolling? I told her I might be. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk. Nigga, let you be in the mood to turn up like, oh, nigga, bruh, dog, that shit, dog. When I played that shit back, I said, oh, this is fire, bro. This is fucking fire. This is fire, bro. I'm trying to get drunk. Bruh. I'm about to put that bitch out on TikTok. I'm about to put some marketing behind it. I want them footwork niggas to get a hold of that shit. I want TikTok to spread that shit. Spread that shit like peanut butter, bro. That's dog. Watch that be the song that take off. I'm gonna be like, damn. Now I gotta do this fucking voice everywhere I go. Yo, Kuda, do that voice. What do you mean like this? Yo. That fucking song is, I'm telling you, I be knowing that song, that motherfucker gonna be the one. Definitely put that shit on TikTok. Hell yeah. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. That shit fire though. Like, I'm telling you, man, let me tell y'all something. Raven said, ew. Let me tell y'all something. The club, right? And I know this as a DJ, the club been breaking records for the longest time. There's songs that you guys like right now that you normally wouldn't have liked unless you heard it at the club. Like you was at the club and it's like, yo, when that shit came on in the club, I was like, all right, yeah, okay, you know. But if you heard it in your car, I mean, you played it in your car now because you heard it at the club. But if you heard it in your car, you're like, it is growing on me. But yeah, I mean, I know this song, but nah, you know. Nigga, I'm telling you, that shit right there. If I let that bitch loose on TikTok, I'm taking y'all with us. Pack y'all bags. I'm taking y'all with us, man. I'm telling you. That be the one to fucking take off. I hate to say it. You know, you could be Kendrick some other day. Get your foot in the door. So that joint was cool. Drunk and Nasty. I'll play it. Actually, that shit. I won't play that shit again. And the song, y'all, is only like a minute and 52 seconds. So it has a good replay value. It has a great replay value, man. Real talk. Play that one more time. Hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That shit kind of got me up. Hold on, y'all.
Pause. Yeah. And nasty. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get fly. Cause I'm going out tonight. I'm trying to get by. I'm finna pre-game, alright, we finna slide. We got some girls coming through, big rocks on ice. And you know what I'm finna do? I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm not gonna drive. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm finna get high. And tequila shots are nasty, but after 3, so am I. Balloons, we finna get fried. Let's take this shot outside. Turn up like it's your song. Turn up all night long just cause you know we can't go wrong. Let's get it right, put this on repeat. Follow me on IG. She asked me, am I rolling? I told her I might be. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk.
Let you have your goddamn headphones in and that shit. Come on, you're gonna be like, ooh, I can hear every single instrument in this. Wait till I mix that shit. You can hear every single fucking instrument in this fucking song, and the shit is fucking fire. Big J Triple X, why your ass sharing my goddamn post? Not one stone moving these YouTube streets, and I don't know about it. Why the fuck you sharing my? Let me stop. Yeah, tequila shots are nasty, but after 3, so am I. Tequila shots are nasty, but after 3, so am I. You got to put, you're like, you can't be, that's why I said pause in the beginning, you know, because I know I'm going to be somewhere. If this song blows up, I know I'm going to be somewhere and somebody going to be on that nasty type of time. I'm going to have to put hands on somebody. And that's why I said pause. It's like, all right, nigga, you know what it is, though, you know. Tequila shots are nasty. Tequila shots are nasty as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Man, listen. If you get with a woman that drinks tequila, that's her primary, leave. No, I'm not sticking around. I done been around y'all for too long. I know. I done been on it too. Gold and Patron, all that shit. Leave. That bitch like shit to sneak up on her. Leave. What's going on, JR? Leave. She like liquor to surprise her and shit. Oh, look, I took 5 shots. I don't feel anything. Sit your ass down in that corner. Well, she sit down in that corner for a minute. That's like dealing with somebody that likes dabs all the time and shit. Like dabs is their primary source of getting high. Like it's like, all right, you on some other, you on a different type of time, you know. You dig? You said tequila brings bruh, and that's why I threw tequila in there. I said, man, let me throw this in there. Tequila shots are, you ever take a shot of tequila and that vibe just come over your body? It's like, whoo. You get the chills, the spirits, that spirit come over you. It's like, well, man, shit. Tonight ain't gonna end too well. So that's drunk and nasty part 2, because my dumb ass, when I went to the studio and Actually, no. Actually, I didn't keep the studio version. I re-recorded it. I actually recorded me recording Drunk and Nasty. I had too much fun re-recording this song. But the first part, I missed the whole and I was reading my lyrics. I don't know why I missed the whole I missed the whole part on the song. Here's my lyrics right here. I missed this whole part. I started the second verse off, but it was lit too. So I was like, all right, damn. We're gonna have to do a part 2. So I just said, okay, I'm gonna throw part 2 on there, because it's a free mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got, you guys can choose to support it on its come out, but it's a free mixtape. So, but the second verse started off with it turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, like it's your song. Turn up all night long just because we can't go wrong. Let's get it right. Put this on repeat. Follow me on IG. She asked me, am I rolling? I told her I might be. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. Like that was part 1. So part 2, I was like, damn, I forgot like a whole, was it 4 or 8 bars? So verse 2 really started with take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm not gonna drive. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm finna get high. Tequila shots are nasty, but after 3, so am I. Balloons, we finna get fried. Let's take this shot outside, So I don't know if y'all ever been anywhere where they do balloons. That's a whole another experience in and of itself. So balloons, we finna get fried like it's a party, basically. Let's take this shot outside. And then it gets into turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up like it's your song. People drink to this shit. Hold on. Hopefully I'm not butchering it. I am an artist, y'all, but I be butchering shit. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm a chop star. What is it? Art imitates reality. Or reality imitates, it's either or with me, but reality imitates art. So I'm pretty sure if somebody listens to this song, they're gonna take a shot, and then after they take a shot and get some hair on their chest, the turn up, turn up, turn up part is gonna be coming on. It's like, all right, how tonight finna play out, player. You did. So turn up, turn up, turn up, like it's your song. Turn up all night long, just because we can't go wrong. Oh, you about to be wrong as hell when you get outside to that parking lot. Knowing damn well, like, God damn, man, I should have got this drunk. I got work tomorrow. How the fuck you try to be responsible and drink tequila? Like you now you playing. You play because you playing. That's the. So it's like one of those type of songs. All right, what's another song we got on here? Oh, I got another song. This is actually one of those songs because I knew it was a project. So when you're putting a project together, y'all, sometimes you have to have one of those songs that's not really a song, but it carries the tape, so to say. And then I'm working on some other music. So y'all let me know when y'all want this damn tape to come out, because it's really 10, 11 tracks. And some of the tracks are skits. But I think I needed to add, my conscience is telling me to add one more just random song on there. But here's a random song which I was like, all right, I'm gonna just add this on here because it's just gonna pass along. It's like it's this you can use a song as a skit also. This was one of the songs, and mind y'all, none of these songs aren't this isn't the mastered version. So when you hear this, the next time y'all hear this, it's gonna sound a lot better on the This is just a mixed version. It's not really a mastered version, but next time y'all hear this, is gonna be on tape. This one's called DoorDash. I just got random songs laying around. This one's called DoorDash. So check this out. I recorded this probably like a week or 2 ago. Check this out.
I think I'm on to something. Yeah, I think I just did it.
And this was actually in the studio.
Let's get it. Run that back on something. See how this works. Alright. Yeah. She just rolled another J. Then she passed that, got another whip. Then I crashed that, about to pull a kick though. Where my mask at? I just hit the crib. Where my fucking DoorDash at? I can't find my charger. Damn. In the scat pack, no, she ain't got no titties. Nope. But her ass fat, I don't pay for play. no. I just smashed that. I just hit the app with my fucking DoorDash at. I've been off the map. All I do is trap. He said I can't rap, but he don't even rap. You should work for lids, cause all you do is cap. I'm proud, ain't got no kids. Kyla Pratt, she spoiled and she sexy. I treat her like the brat. Asian dolls, not at all, I'm not a Democrat. Brown kratom had me dead, I can live with that. Sip till I was asleep and my mic was mad black. And I feel like Kodak Black, I feel like a gremlin. Chopper had a blade like it came straight from Gremlin. Never mind me, and don't ask me about no hindy. I'm getting to the chopper and my paint so shiny. Please don't come and find me, I will do you grimy. Kick you off a bike and have you sliding like you tiny. I'm grinding like I'm Pusha T, free the slime. Yes, I know she pushing P, she past her prime. She just wrote another J, then she passed that, got another whip. Then I crashed that, about to pull a kick though. Where my mask at? I just hit the crib with my fucking DoorDash at. I can't find my charger in the scat pack. No, she ain't got no titties, but her ass fat. I don't pay for play, I just smashed that. I just hit the app with my fucking DoorDash at. I'm slow, about to doze off. She just ordered food and she taking all her clothes off. My food about to be free, cause I'm not ballin'. She said he down the street, now he calling. Yo, hello? Hello? Oh, you downstairs? Alright, I'm coming. Give me 1 second.
That shit was fire. I said, oh man, I gotta throw that on the tape. yo. Damn, I forgot that dude's name. What was that Asian dude that was on American Idol and everybody used to make fun of him, but that nigga got rich as hell. Yeah, I was jamming. Shout outs to RG3. Shout outs to Jay Shaw. Yeah, bro, I want some like some music that you can just play in a whip. You know, I just hit the crib with my fucking DoorDash at. You ever try to meet the shit? You ever try to, come on, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Come on, man. I can still deliver hits, man. I forgot the Asian dude's name. Was it William Chung? William Chang? I forgot his name. Damn. It was the American Idol dude, right? So I doubled up my vocals. And it was like, what did I say? I said, I've been off the map. All I do is trap. He said I can't rap. But he don't even rap, so he wouldn't even know. It was like he said I can't rap, but he don't even rap. He said, you should work for. I said you should work for Lids because all you do is cap. I'm proud, ain't got no kids. Proud family. You gotta be proud about your family. Really don't got no kids. No proud. I really. I said I ain't got no kid. I said I'm proud, ain't got no kids. Kyla Pratt. She spoiled and she sexy. I treat her like the brat. Asian dolls, not at all. I'm not a Democrat. That's a bar that I'm gonna have to unpack. Asian balls. Didn't that rhyme? Asian dolls, not at all. I'm not a Democrat. Brown kratom had me dead. I could live with that. Sip till I was asleep and my mic was matte black. I bought my mic to the studio, so I was recording on the RE20. That shit was fire. So you said while you're jamming, you said how come Toya won't cam up and wiggle? Toya at work. Y'all crazy, man. Shout out to Toya. What's going on, Taylor? Tell you where you William Hung. Yeah, I knew it was one of them. Thank you, William Hung. Yes, thank you, love. Where you been at? It looks like when I come back to the States, I gotta stop in Texas, man. Last time I was in Texas, I was on my way to Hawaii. No, I was on my way to Cali. You said, Toya, did you have a good laugh at that tornado storm event? What happened? Y'all got a tornado? Shout outs to Ism. Ism got a show Lamar Jackson blackballed from the NFL. Y'all gotta be careful when y'all last name Jackson. Shout outs to Red Sings. Everybody live now. Goddamn, Red Sings the Blues is live. Shout outs to my brother Red Sings the Blues, man. Shout outs to Taylor. Taylor, how you doing? Taylor went on a sabbatical. Taylor said, man, listen, I gotta get my mind right. I know that's right. Yeah, so that was a little cool track. That track is on there. It's called DoorDash. I was really trying to figure out the track listing. So the track listing, let me see. I think I wrote it down in my notes. The track listing that I got so far is this DS. I'm doing well. Thank you, love. Is this DS1 skit. Shout out to DS1. Throw him in there. Then the game worth paying for. Throw that in there. Then I got this track called Move Real Slow. That's supposed to be like a sip and paint type song. And then DoorDash, and then Drunken Nasty Part 1 comes on, and then the Are We There Yet skit comes on, and then the song There Yet comes on. Then this Rick James skit comes on, and then Sip and Peace come on, and then Drunken Nasty Part 2 come on. So I was like, I should have probably just throw it in another song. But let me this one was like a relaxed track. Let me play that track for y'all. This one's called Move Real Slow. On some sloth time type shit. So let me throw this one on. So I'm actually really good at doing like slow, smooth tracks. But all of these tracks, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I've actually been experimenting on all of these tracks. So I just want to, honestly, I just want to know what type of tracks I can do. It used to be a time when I was rapping, I was like, damn, you know what? Because like at the end of, because y'all like Ice Spice can't rap. I'm gonna tell you what every rapper learns at the end. If y'all sat down in the studio with me, I could show y'all a bunch of shit, and y'all be like, "Damn, that's how you make magic." I can teach y'all how to make magic. And I put these tracks together. Literally, I'm the director. I'm all anything you hear in these tracks. I had a hand in every single bar, crafted everything, other than some of the beats and stuff like that. So, but the last thing you learn when becoming a rapper or an artist is cadence. Because it's not about, sometimes when you're writing the track, you're in one mood. And then when you actually have to go perform the track or do the track, you need to be in another mood, or you need to set a mood. Okay. So, you got to do it when you on that type of time type shit. And the hardest thing to do is cadence, because you might be feeling down and you're like, you know what, man, let me vent this out on the track and kind of really try to express what I wouldn't say over a beat, or I heard a beat that I can add something to, right? And then by the time you go into the studio to go record it, you're like, well, I'm actually not sad. I'm actually pretty happy, right now, or I'm chilling or whatever. You still got to put that cadence into that track. You still got to kind of tap in and get back to that feeling, or when you wrote it, or kind of it has to come across. That's what I'm saying. You have to make that sale. People be like, oh, wrestling is fake. Yeah, them niggas are really throwing themselves down on that mat. There's really just no way you could train your body to take all of that shit and not be a tough guy. Or they had to toughen themselves up. So a lot of people like, oh, it's fake and stuff. I remember back in the day, was it Sid Vicious or that dude that was like, he slapped the dude. He's like, that's an open hand slap. Like there's such thing as a closed hand slap. I think if it's a closed hand slap, sir, it's a punch. So I think all slaps start with your hand being open. What's going on, Brown? But nah, the dude was like, he was interviewing him. He's like, yo, wrestling is fake. He was like, yo, wrestling is fake. And the nigga, he slapped the shit out of him. He's like, was that fake? Because them niggas do be getting slapped, but they had to sell it. So I'm gonna do some wrestling content and some UFC content soon, coming up sometime this month. But I was talking to y'all about how The Rock sells the stunner. People, you gotta sell it. It's the same thing with music. You gotta sell it, and you gotta sell it when you go into the studio, whether it's real or whether you're tapping into a character or whatever you're doing. So this is definitely not mixed. No, this is mixed. It's not mastered. So it's going to sound better when y'all hear it on the tape. This one is called Real Slow. And this is a smooth track about me just want to be moving real slow. I just want to be in the zone. I want to move real slow. So let's get it.
Okay, I just wanna move real slow. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Yeah, my eyes about to be real low. That kratom, let it flow. Tell him let it go. Yeah, I just wanna move real slow. Real slow, yeah. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Yeah, my eyes about to be real low. Real low, yeah. That kratom, let it go. Yo, tell him let it go. I ain't even going, I ain't even flowing. Trippy tiptoeing, I'ma need some motion in a potion that'll get my mind at ease. Or a tab of red, yeah, I got the bread. Do I need to ask you, please? Yes, kindle it, I can handle it. Boy, this shit finna be your breeze. Hey. You know, people talk about you more when you seem to be real. And I got a plan from Money Man. Don't ask me how I feel. And 100 grand won't change a thing. I put my face up on my wheels. Yeah, she likes drama and I'm a DJ. But this ain't no gangster grills. Yeah, I got some beats to kill and a tank to fill. I don't need to pop no pill. Cause I just wanna move real slow. Real slow, yeah. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Yeah, my eyes about to be real low. That kratom, let it flow. Tell them let it go. Yeah, I just wanna move real slow. Real slow, yeah. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Yeah, my eyes about to be real low. Real low, yeah. That kratom, let it flow. Tell them let it go. Yeah. Swear I'ma get another deal. Patient, she ain't got no ass cause she real Asian. Wiz Khalifa and I'm still blazing. Hotbox this Caucasian. My wordplay is so amazing. I said hotbox a Caucasian. All day I've been gone waiting. All day I just sit prating. Now realistically you ain't seeing me or anybody that I hang with. Yeah, I got slow tools on Pro Tools and most of all this that gang shit. I'm getting stuff that you can't get. I ain't acting tough, I just slanged it. And my slang sick, but my words slow. And I'm posted up like a scarecrow. Cause I just wanna move real slow. Real slow, yeah. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Yeah, my eyes about to be real low. Real low, yeah. That kratom, let it flow. Tell them let it go. Yeah, I just wanna move real slow. Real slow.
I had the reverb on my vocals. That shit was fire. That shit was fire, bro. I said, yo, this is fire. I said, oh, I gotta put this on the tape. That shit is fire, bro. Man, listen. I hope y'all got that bar. I said, swear I'm gonna get another deal. Patient. She ain't got no ass cause she real Asian. Wiz Khalifa and I'm still blazing. Hot box this car. Cajun. You know, Cajun food is hot. Right? Hot box this car. Cajun. Hot box. You in a car. Smoking. Hot. I said, my wordplay is so amazing. I said, hot box, a Caucasian, like Caucasian. Come on, man. Catch up. I don't know what you must heard, but catch up. Listen. I had too much fun recording that song. Oh, man. Yeah, it's smoking music. That's exactly what it is. Smoking music. It's like some currency type shit. Shout outs to my brother, War Master. War Master said John Stossel. Yes, I remember that name. John Stossel was the reporter that got slapped by that wrestler and he got sued for some money. Yeah, that's why I was looking at that video I was showing y'all the other day about Blueface kirking off on them people and shit like that. I'm like, my nigga, even if it's for TV and shit like that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like when you get to a certain amount of money, you can't afford to beat the shit out of people. That's why you hire security guards. You know what I'm saying? Because if you slap somebody, you know. So I don't know. That wrestler, I think he thought dude was a fan or something like that. Because a real fan won't sue you, even though they know they can. I mean, it's a cool story to be like, yo, bro, Sid Vicious. I don't think it was Sid Vicious. I forgot the dude's name was. He looked like Sid Vicious, but it's like, Sid Vicious slapped the shit out of me. You said dope tape so far for real, man. Yeah, I had a song that I did, but it's unfinished, and it like even that song right there, RG3, that was some Isaiah Rashad vibes. Now, Toya remembers this song. A lot of people remember this song. I didn't finish it, so I was gonna take these lyrics off. I still got the lyrics laying around. These are the lyrics. These are this is because at one point, like 2-3 years ago, Isaiah Rashad and myself, because Isaiah disappeared for a good minute, but 2-3 years ago, like me and Isaiah Rashad literally had the same fucking cadence, the same fucking flow. Like literally, I could play an Isaiah Rashad song and literally play one of my songs, and it's identical, but you could tell it's a different flow style. And I did the first time I got to Lao, because it doesn't have an S on it. By the way, I had so much problems. I was working on this song, and I was wondering why the fuck it didn't work. And I was trying to. I think that video is still up. I was trying to do it on air, so I was sitting on my balcony, and I had some food, and like I was really trying to record this song. So it was like this song, and I was thinking about it on the bus ride on the way up here, because I took some pictures and was doing some sightseeing. I was like, oh, it was fire, right? On the way to Lao. So I was doing a visa run at the time. And the name of the song at the time was called Whatever You Need. And the hook was like, it was like, and he and she. So I switch up sometimes on like what I say, and he or she. So the hook was like, life can be whatever you want, so take whatever you need. This shit will be all free if it was up to me, but it ain't. I'm an artist with a canvas to paint and lay in paint where others niggas can't. Yeah, I said that life can be whatever you want, so take whatever you need. Like it was like on that type of shit, and it was to an Isaiah Rashad type beat, because I actually really do well on those beats too. So I had to see, some of the artists that I like, I kind of, dive into their beat catalog. Not necessarily their producer, but producers that produce similar beats, And this was a throw. Like this, I was gonna re-record all of this shit. So this was a throwaway. I might finish this because I already got parts of it, but I'm gonna change the whole thing. I really don't like how this sounds. This is why I don't really like playing music for y'all, because it's like some of this stuff is like I wouldn't have put that out. So this is definitely not ready to be put out, but this was like a reference track, honestly, just a shell of what the track will sound like. So if I was to record it today, it will sound completely different, but it will sound pretty good and similar. But my voice and my cadence would be a lot different. But check this out. This is it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And they say life could be whatever you want, so take whatever you need. I'm a beast. I come from the east where niggas they don't speak. Where baby girl you meet, it's more likely to cheat. So we all move discreet. So we all in the street. They say the price of gas is going up. My niggas they just smoking, No business ain't open, This shit here is potent, We gon' need some coaching, We gon' need some voting, We gon' need somebody that's gon' lead us to the ocean, Oh body your water, God. Please protect our daughters, God. I'ma need a therapist, cause this life I've been living hard. Man, it's fair, niggas tripping. Nobody compares to me. I just see some therapy, and this is what he said. And they say life can be whatever you want, so take whatever you need. Shit, this shit will be all free if it was up to me, but it ain't. I'm an artist with a canvas to paint and lay in paint where other niggas can't. Yeah, I said that life can be whatever you want, so take whatever you need. Shit, this shit will be all free if it was up to me, but it ain't. I'm an artist with a canvas to paint and lay in paint where other niggas can't. Yeah.
So it doesn't have a second verse. There's literally no second verse on it, because it was just like it was a concept. So, but yeah, shout outs to Bronx. Whoop! You know the vibes. Whoop! Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Put some more smoking music out there, man. I'm not a stranger to smoking music. This beat is fucking fire though. So I was probably gonna do a different type of song to it, but check this out. This shit fire, bro. So I said, Bronze, bro, if you send me something, nigga, bro, I'm gonna send you back flames, bro. I don't look. I play around on my own music. I definitely don't play around on features. Nigga, if I see how you coming on the track, I'm like, all right. I'll return fire. But some days, if I'm irritated or something, I might make you rewrite a verse or two, or you're gonna be like, damn, that nigga killed that shit. Let me just put that shit out. Let me just put it out. But yeah, I like the competitive nature, because like like I said, when I really first really was getting my bones, it was learning really how to really make tracks and stuff. I was in a group. That really helped me out, being in a group and being able to bounce off people, not having to worry about a full song and just having to worry about a verse or something like that. And like, it helped me out because when I went solo, I was ready to go solo. So I play on my solo projects, but I definitely don't play on features. Because usually my solo projects, like I said, I'm experimenting with like different sounds and stuff like that, and I'm seeing if I have the artistry enough to actually pull off what I'm trying to do. If I sat down there, if I sat down and wrote it, so this is another beat that I might write to. This would have been the next song on the track, but I might either finish that song. Let me see if this is the beat. No, this ain't it. See how this is like, I'm kind of experimenting with more upbeat kind of basically pop records. This is the beat. I want to do something. I want to do something like lyrical / dope to this beat. Check this beat out, y'all. This shit is fire. Hold on. 40. That shit fire. That shit is fire, bro. I'm gonna be on some Frank Ocean type shit. I'll be like, hold up. I think I started something. I got what I wanted. I think I started something. And I got what I wanted. I might just do a like an old Frank Ocean and just on the Novocaine track. I think I started something. I got what I wanted, and then I couldn't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I might just do that. I've been lazy with my hooks. I'm the hook technician, bro. I've been lazy with my hooks lately, but I think it'll work. I can, I could be lazy with the hook and then just kill the verses. That's one of those beats where nothing other than the acapella or whatever they got on it, like for the hook. That's one of those beats where nothing really stands out on it. So it's one of those beats where it's like people are gonna focus on your lyrics. So that's what I did with Game Worth Paying For. I did that. I basically just did a whole bunch of I just basically just displayed a lot of lyricism. It's like, what type of, send me anything, I'll kill it and send it back. So I'm that type of guy. Send me something, I'll destroy it and send it back. And like I said, if I feel I don't want to hop on it or whatever, I won't tell you to send it to me. But if I hear it, I'm like, all right, I got something for you. I'll send it back. So get these free features while you can. I think I played Are We There Yet for you. I'm not gonna play the whole tape for y'all because then there'll be nothing to really listen to. But y'all gonna get to hear it soon, depending on when y'all want me to drop it. But I think I need to add one more song to it. And I think I'll just put it out. It'll be a solid body of work. But then, if you do one more song, then I might have to change up the whole track listing where certain things come on. But I'm telling y'all, that Drunk and Nasty, that shit right there, that one, Out of all of them, game worth paying for, most people won't get that. Y'all will get that. Or somebody that's jumping on his passport bandwagon, they probably will get a line or two. But that Drunken Nasty gonna fucking take off. You know. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab something, drink real quick. Speaking of Drunken Nasty, I'm about to go get some water. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna throw that Drunken Nasty part 2 on again. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Pause. Yeah. And nasty. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get fly. Cause I'm going out tonight. I'm trying to get by. I'm finna pre-game alright. We finna slide. We got some girls coming through. Big rocks on ice. And you know what I'm finna do? I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm not gonna drive. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm finna get high. And tequila shots are nasty, but after 3, so am I. Balloons, we finna get fried. Let's take this shot outside. Turn up like it's your song. Turn up all night long just cause you know we can't go wrong. Let's get it right, put this on repeat. Follow me on IG. She asked me, am I rolling? I told her I might be. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty.
That shit fire, bro. I'm putting that shit on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna put it on TikTok before I put it on YouTube. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, oops, your bad. That's your bad. I'm gonna send it to them dudes that be dancing. I want some nigga. I'm gonna send it to some Memphis niggas. I want somebody to be juking to that shit. Like I need to see some footwork. I just want to rock. I took some Uzi Vert cadences on that joint. I just want to rock. Them fucking ad libs are Gucci, bro. Boy, that shit, boy, it's like Salt Bay. You put a little sprinkle on that shit. It's like, oh yeah. Normally I wouldn't eat that shit with that much sodium on it, but the nigga sprinkled it like that. Nigga, I just had to. Yeah, I want them niggas to be juking, bro. You know, I want that shit to turn into a dance, bro. Take off. Either you like the dance or the song, you know, or both. I'm gonna tell you something. Like I'm gonna tell you some real shit. You push a record like that for like a year. How long? That nigga Fetty Wap said he pushed Trap Queen. That nigga said he pushed Trap Queen for like a year and like a couple months before that shit took off, bro. I don't understand why Fetty Wap where he at right now. I mean, I understand that fast. Some people, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That fast life, bro. Some people can't pace that fast life. You know. I think I got too shell shocked before that fast life came. But that fast life, that nigga Fetty Wap, talented than a motherfucker. There's so much talent sitting in jail, y'all, that got no business being in jail. So that's why when I hopped on the plane and I traveled, I'm like, you know what, bro, I'm you know, I got homeboys sitting in jail. I got a lot of people that just not here no more, sitting in jail, or just they just don't see anything bigger for themselves, you know. So I'm like, you know, I was never that type. So I was like, you know, let me go travel. Let me go do something before it's all said and done. You know, I'm trying to have more done than said, you know. I'm on some, if it's, you know, when it's all said and done, are you going to have more said than actually done? I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. That'll be the fucking song that'll take off. You could probably sit up and make a song about sharing with black people and unity and all this other shit, that don't take off. You know what takes off? Drunk and nasty. That's what takes off. It's like, so you just gonna ignore me giving you like the fucking game on agriculture and how to grow shit and share with your brothers and create generation. Oh, okay. You just gonna you gonna skip to the drunk. Okay. You sit in a room full of white people. Like, Cuda, it sells. Like, take a shot before we conduct business. No, sir, I'd rather do business sober. No, I take this shot. You're trying to get drunk and nasty. We heard you. You're just gonna skip the part where I said pause in the beginning of the song. You're just gonna skip that, Oh, Cuda, yeah. Which one do you want, Grand Marnier or Hennessy? You look like a Hennessy type of guy. Actually, sir, Remy Martin on the rocks. Let me stop. Nah, man, but you put that shit on TikTok, bro, and you just put a little bit of marketing behind it just to get it across a couple of eyeballs, man, and just, hey, bro, just hold your breath. Pray for God. You did. Yeah, that gotta be your alter ego. I mean, obviously, I'm playing that shit for y'all on a what? It just turned. It's not even Thursday for y'all. It's Wednesday. So I'm playing that shit for y'all on nigga. It's hump day. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all trying to get drunk and nasty. I ain't the only one here that's trying to get drunk and nasty. So don't let no people. Don't let no people make fun. You made a song called "Drunk and Nasty." Yeah, nigga, and you and come Friday, one of these Fridays, you gonna feel that shit. You gonna be like, yo, this joint do kind of slap though. In secret. Let me download it so you won't get the streams. I'll play this in secrecy. But I slid on that verse. I slid on both verses, man. Like I said though, if you're gonna, it's like what B Club Godzilla said, and I said this long time ago, but I'm glad he confirmed it. I heard it years later. You're gonna make some music. Make some music for women, because women encourage men to spend money. That's why the government don't give a fuck about no nigga. Nigga, shut up. You look, back in the day, in the days that you're getting punished for now, when you were never that type of nigga, right? You would bring the money home. You bring home the bacon, right? And you go to work, and your girl would stay home. And some Avon nigga or some random nigga would, other than the milkman, right? We talking about back in the day, right? Would knock on your door. And even if your wife's not attracted to him, doesn't matter if she's attracted to him or not. He can sit there and like on the porch. She probably don't really talk to many people. She's kind of a housewife type, blah, 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 whatever. He'd smooth talk your girl, into buying a bunch of shit that you wouldn't even buy. This is where women got the whole idea. Oh, I need to get my own money because I want. Well, my husband told me that I shouldn't be. That type of shit. He's oppressing me. Nigga come to your door, and because a nigga would leave a little bit of money at home with his wife. Yo, if you got to run to the store, that's what this is. Blah blah blah. They had understanding. He'll sell your wife a whole bunch of shit, and the man would come home and she'd be like, "Yo, I bought this and I bought that." And nigga be like, "What the fuck is that? Why do you need that? You spent our money on this. You spent our money on that. Like, no, 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 no. Next time you see that nigga, or next time you come back to the door, give him that shit back. Give it back to him." Women felt offended by that. Women felt offended by that. Whether they knew that's what their man, whether they understood what their man was saying yes and no for. They felt offended by that. He was oppressing her. He the one that's supposed to protect and provide and make good financial decisions and stuff like that. When you're actively doing your job, when a motherfucker should give something back, but feel they shouldn't give something back. Or it's like, look, we need to be spending on stuff that we need, not just random shit. You buying $50 lotion that breaks you out anyway. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, him protecting his family like that. Oh no, that doesn't go accounted for. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. He's oppressing you. So that's where a lot of that shit came from. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Night Ish? Shout outs to you. You said I don't trust no woman. It's not even about that. I mean, you know, and the respect thing too. Like a lot of y'all, because we just don't know. I mean, you know, you gotta really talk to somebody that understood it. Anybody can do their history. That doesn't mean them niggas understood you know, what shit was. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm dope and I'm wise. So it's like me reading history is different than somebody else reading history, because somebody that don't really have anything to kind of chalk up or match that history to in their personal life, or in a, or never been in that position and stuff like that. Yeah, the person just read history, but you can misinterpret history. History gets misinterpreted all the time. Look at stuff that was written in Sanskrit or stuff that was written in Latin. When it's translated into English or something else, it kills the quality of actually what it meant or what was said. It's the same thing when somebody else decides they want to be a teacher or a preacher or somebody that's trying to reach you, you know, with whatever history they felt that they did. I know what to compare the history to, and a lot of stuff you're gonna have to cross reference stuff. You know, if you know certain other cultures and in the way certain things were done and stuff like that, then you could really speak on some of this stuff. And this is why, like I said, a lot of guys that y'all listen to on YouTube, number one, they're not real read. Number two, they don't know what they're talking about. And number three, they just read it and they're just regurgitating information, which is basically the basic game of telephone. You sat in the class, you play telephone, I tell you something in your ear. By the time it gets to the person in the end of the class, you know, I tell you something in your ear on one side, everybody lines up, I tell you something in your ear. By the time it gets to the next person, it's not the whole message going to change. Especially if somebody finding some shit on the internet. My knowledge don't come from the internet. Come from real world. It comes from books. It comes from I mean, some of it may come from the internet, because I'm on the internet, but I know how to discern some of the stuff that I can hear, read, or see on the internet, because it's like, oh, okay, I see how y'all spent that, but it's actually this. That's why people feared the internet. The internet got more popular than books. Most people don't use their imagination anymore. You need to do stuff in your life that will stimulate your imagination, because then you're going to be comfortable seeing other people living a life that you want to live, and you think that you're going to get to where they are without doing the footwork. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta do the, you know, footwork. You know, you gotta do the footwork. I try to give y'all the keys as much as possible to drive the type of vehicle you claim that you want to drive, because I probably drove that vehicle already, you know, or had a chance, and I like, nah, I'd rather drive this one, but I know what it's like to drive that one. Nothing wrong with driving that one, you know. But that's where that came from. And then what y'all don't realize, because this is the power struggle that's going on right now, what y'all don't realize is what's going on with the nuclear family, is that a lot of people respect their boss more than they respect their significant other. You know, the person that you need to respect the most in the world, you don't respect them, but you respect somebody that, quote unquote, cuts you a check in a place that you probably shouldn't even be for a long period of time. Because we talked about using stuff as a stepping stone. You know, there's women now talk shit today. I saw a video. I think BGS, shout outs to BGS. BGS shared a video about something called the compromised male, and it kind of there's two sides to that. You know, I mean, is the dude compromised in a way? Yeah, but is he in a safe place? Yeah, too. You know, not really the compromised male, but if you speaking on it from a woman's standpoint, because women be like, oh, I don't like no dude that don't work and do this, and like, shut up. Shut up. Remember when we were playing that show, that Value Entertainment, and those two girls were on there, and they were part of a podcast. What's going on, Airbnb? They were a part of a podcast called Two Girls and One Blunt, and one of them girls got their weed stolen on her birthday and some weird shit like that. And it's like, cuz, first of all, you getting on here talking about what a man needs to have and all this other shit, and no, he doesn't. He don't. You, no, he doesn't. All he needs to have is a swisher, some weed, Like some of like Game Changers dumbass still doing these videos. Or what about this type of man? And what about why don't do this? And yeah, compromise Pookie. What's going on, Brian? Why don't do this? Why don't do that? He couldn't understood when I said. I mean, I hate to say it. It's fucked up. Look. I'm not saying it ain't fucked up. I advocate for the good dudes too. I think a guy that has a degree should be able to get, certain broads that he want. But no one's talking about that. Why does the guy with the degree want the Thai Keisha? Not the Thai Keisha, but the Keisha. Nobody talks about that. But they talking about the argument really is, y'all, is that he's mad because he can't get a girl that he socially believes is under him. When in actuality, it's like, bruh, but you kind of really had no business trying to get with a woman like that, even if it was for a hookup. Like, I know what you want. And I know why you want it. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what you want. You don't even know why you want it. You don't even know what you're talking about right now or complaining about. So, yes, if a guy with a degree and if he's bragging about it or whatever, and me and him were in the same room, and let's just say I was on some like, yo, I'm because I don't smoke like that no more. But if I was on some, some smoking shit and he's talking about some shit she don't care about, or he's trying to pursue a woman or whatever, and let's just say I'm just like I want to get high or something. I want to, and I pull out a big ass bag of Kush that smells good. Like she smell it as soon as pull the shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I just, yo, you got a lighter, yo. Like he could be talking the whole time. Yo, you got a lighter? Okay, cool. All right. I'm rolling up or whatever. I'm scrolling up or doing whatever and stuff like that. And I'm getting more attention than he do. Nigga, by the time she shut him off, he don't even realize he's getting shut off right now. She's like, oh shit, he about to roll. Oh damn, let me go hit the J with him. Let me go hit the J with him. A nigga stop it. Y'all be talking about this high value this and high value that, and some ignorant nigga. I mean, it comes off as ignorance. I'll just say ignorant. Some ignorant nigga on the podcast like, yo, when this show over, I need to go outside and smoke real quick. I'm about to roll up real quick, or I'm about to go out back, or is it cool to roll up in here or something like they don't know. It befuddles them niggas. Them niggas never been around no bitches. Them niggas never spent a day somewhere. And I don't blame them. Why would you spend a day in a trap house if you a different type of nigga? Why would you be around bitches like that if you an academic type nigga? And you don't want to put the hands on that woman. So guess what? You go after the Pookie. You get mad at the Pookie. So many dudes I see do videos on Future and all these other people. But if you give them the chance to be Future, they would be him. So this is why I tune out a lot of these manosphere dudes, because they weren't real content creators or YouTubers in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They weren't real YouTubers in the first place. They didn't know where the fuck they was at. They just thought they were on their phone just talking shit. It was like, bruh, nigga, you're a YouTuber. You're a content creator now. You're gonna have to realize now, this is the real world. There's dudes out there like that. You do this whole soliloquy about how you hate on Future, but then you do this whole soliloquy how you low-key hate on the same women that Future is pulling. So like, how the fuck does that work? How does that work? Who do you want to be? Do you want what Future you want? I know the answer to it. I've been doing this for too long. I've been around players. I've been around players that had problems. I've been a player that had a problem. And I'm like, damn, man, I can't talk to these weird ass niggas. I need to talk to a nigga that knows what the fuck I'm talking about, that's been in that position. That I can merch. That's like, nigga, all right, bro. You know how when this is going on and stuff like that, and you kind of didn't handle this right, but you want to flip it, like I know you've been in this type of position. Like, how did you flip it to really work into your favor or something like that, stuff like that? You can't go to everybody with no information like that. Half these niggas they're just guessing. They don't know, So you gonna have to get into a conversation. It'll have to be a discussion. It'll be, the nigga that know what he's talking about, he'll have to ask you certain questions that normally people wouldn't ask. He's gonna have to walk you down. Okay, what is what is really going on. How did you handle something? Okay, he trying to see how she looking at him, because some of the stuff that women will do to y'all is stuff. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's to a certain degree. If you let certain things go on, it's a punishment to y'all, and it's like, okay, she playing the game. So first of all, you need to remove your feelings out of it, get the game out the way, and then, because you already with the shorty, reassert your feelings so that because y'all speak two different languages. Men and women speak two different languages. One of the books I told you guys to go get is Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now, that's not the best book to get if you want to be on some player type shit or have things work in your favor. That's just to give you a understanding of there's a misunderstanding. Sometimes you have to appear. I mean, sometimes you have to understand the misunderstanding. Like, for example, I can say something to a man and a woman, and both of them heard two different things. I said the same thing. I said the same word. I said the same sentence. I said one thing, but they interpret it as two different ways. And that goes back to the Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now, shout outs to John Gray, the author of that book. He simped himself into finding this out. Because one thing simps are, to a certain degree, it's an archetype of simp. They're investigative. They investigate something like, oh, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Like, women don't even care about getting to the bottom of shit. Women a lot of times, and I learned, and it was a very valuable lesson. It really, really helped me understand women a lot more too. I wasn't taking the simping aspect. I'm like, oh, this nigga simped out, but I got the message, right? And he has a lot of examples in his book, and it really made me really understand what they heard. Like, I could listen to a man and a woman, hear somebody say something, and I know what the woman heard, and I know versus what the man heard. I had to sit back objectively. Another book I would ask y'all to get, but I wouldn't ask y'all to get the actual book. I would ask y'all to get the add-on to that book. I used to, I don't know where mine's is. It's a green book. What is it called? I think it's called The Power of Now. I think it's called The Power of Now by I was about to say Deepak Chopra. No, I think it's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle is one of my favorite authors. This is some shit that fucking these black pill niggas should be talking about. Hold on, y'all. But there's another add-on book that he got called, Teachings of the Power of Now. And that book really goes over what I'm talking to y'all about now. There's a book called Watch the Thinker. Hold on. What the fuck? And you can look in that man's eyes and realize he's actually enlightened. Hold on. I think it's called The Power of Now. Yeah, The Power of Now. They even got free PDFs. Here it is right here. It's a green book called The Power of Now. This was better than The Power of Now, because The Power of Now is like misunderstood. A lot of people don't understand. Oh, here it is. This is a small book too. He has a purple one too, which is actually good. The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. Prefaced by author. Over 2 million copies sold. One of the best books to come along in years. Every sentence rings with truth and power. Deepak Chopra, the author. Yeah, I knew Deepak had something about it. Of spiritual, the 7 spiritual laws of success. Another book I told y'all to read, I don't know if I have mine with me, is the Fifth Agreement. Toltec wisdom. But once you understand, like, the whole point of going through this red pill journey is to have this weight lift up off your chest. You have this weight lift up off your chest, to the point that you kind of really don't care about what women have going on. Their itinerary is something completely different. I'm not trying to, I mean, of course you exist in their world if you're pursuing certain ones and stuff like that, but I can't, I understand how they think, I understand what they're doing, I understand what they're talking about, but I can't think how a woman thinks. I understand how they think, but I'm saying like I can't preoccupy myself with that because it's a fantasy world. So this thing that the manosphere has y'all on, because they're not passport brothers. None of these niggas are on a fucking plane at all. I've been calling that shit since the jump. No manosphere niggas on the plane. And Austin Holloman, he's turning red pill already. He's starting to grow up and come around to what niggas been saying for the longest time. Right? Shout outs to Bernard. Bernard going live right now. Men make money to take care of women. Women make money not to need men. Like, since we know this, why don't we move the chain? I've been watching a whole bunch of stuff. I'm telling y'all, Myron is next. Myron is next. Y'all don't gotta believe me, but wait till it comes around. I be knowing what I'm talking about. They're gonna try to get Myron about the paint next. And he almost looked like Andrew Tate to a certain degree. Myron is next. I'm seeing all these manosphere and these weirdo channels popping up and stuff like that have been stealing our content for years. Yeah, nigga can't be mad forever. Being around a woman and being comfortable is a muscle. That's true. That's true. You have to work on. That's true. Because I find myself sometimes because I like to be alone and stuff like that, and I find myself sometimes feeling a little nervous around little stupid little joints. Like, it's like, oh man, I gotta chill a little bit. I gotta relax a little bit. It's a muscle. It's like when you've been in the gym, and then you've been out the gym for a minute. It's like, bro, you can't run back in there and start crunching or lifting the 50 pounds. Let me start off with this little 20 right quick and work my way back up. You got to pick up where you left off. It's the same thing with cold approaching and stuff like that. Approach anxiety is a muscle. There's niggas that approach more than 1,000 women. And he'll walk up to a broad and she'll say no. And y'all niggas will be like, oh, she said no. Oh. The same shit y'all scared of. Oftentimes, we talk about society and we forget that we are society to a certain degree. So it's it's ridiculous, man. I mean, I really don't know what to say. I've seen dudes that got like dimes, like I told you, my brother, I had a brother, me and him, like, nigga, after work, that's all we did. We would be picking up bitches and I'd be in my work clothes, like, it didn't matter. It actually elated me. I was actually very, very surprised that I could pick up a joint in my work clothes and shit like that. It was like a testament, like, damn, I still got it, mouthpiece and all. But when that nigga was getting into like real relationships and stuff like that, he getting into relationships with women, like, I had to scratch my head. I'm like, bro, like, just the other night, me and you was knocking down some, like, what the? Why you with her? And he's like, man, bro, she's more practical. And it's like, damn, you be having to forget. It's like, anybody really can get it. Like, it's overrated. Anybody can really get a dime. But it's really what you got going on too, because you know what I'm saying? Like, your catch hand and your keep hand, they're two different hands. Don't you have a left hand and a right hand? You understand? You may be catching dimes with your left hand, but it's like, my nigga, I'm right-handed. Well, I'm giving y'all the game. Make sure y'all like and support the channel. Y'all can support the channel by hitting the Cash App or hitting the PayPal. It's some game worth paying for. Hitting the Cash App or hitting the PayPal or the Super Chat. 2 hours and 4 minutes in. 15 people in the building. We can get 3 people on the Cash App. Put it up. I'm about to give y'all some game. Don't you have a left hand and a right hand? But you tell people that you right-handed. There's a such thing in the world that you can get the dimes with your left hand, but you can't keep them once you introduce them to the right hand. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why we have a saying called "You got the girl but missed the bitch," and that's the crazy part is that sometimes the nigga didn't want the girl, he wanted the bitch. You know, he wanted the relationship. He wanted the you know. And ironically too, psychologically, when you think about it, a lot of the dudes that like claim to be like you know, like the well-to-do type of cats that got degrees and stuff like that, a lot of those dudes, they want the same type of relationships that Pookie has. You know what I'm saying? If a woman's like, oh my God, Ron, why you do that? And blah, 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 and this, that, and the third, and that nigga having fun and shit, like, niggas want women to look at them and say the same thing. Oh, why you do that? Oh my God, I can't believe he did that. And not leave and stuff like that. They want people to do that. That shit is crazy, man. That's why Gabe, he couldn't get it, because Gabe did it the right way. Gabe used his social circle and got his wife and got the fuck out. If he had stayed around a little bit longer or followed some of his tech buddies home and stuff like that, you'd see something completely. I know dudes that got straight up tech degrees and stuff, and like just like they live a double-sided life. You know, office humor and stuff like that. And oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man, we're gonna make these sales and blah, blah, blah. And you know, doing calls and talking to niggas in China and all kinds of weird shit. And then when they leave, they just a buck. They go home and date a bull, a fucking buck wild El Toro, out of control bitch. You know what's going on, Curlin? You said all facts. If cats pay attention to the vast majority of the women are constantly working with that catch hand. Yeah. Said motherfucking hand keeps getting little to no action. Yeah. You can catch some dimes with your left hand, but if you right-handed, you're gonna be, you know, the shout out says, and you're gonna be beaten off. Hannah Han and Linda Loshan. That nigga wild. Shout out to my brother Izzo, bro. That nigga wild as fuck. But it's the truth, bro. And like honestly, like it's fucked up. Like that's why I be really trying to help brothers, because it's like, bruh, that's a fucked up dream or thing to be trying to chase in adulthood. Like you just gotta chalk it up to the game, bro. There's things that money will never be able to buy, bro. I was looking at a interview with Lil Baby. That nigga been having money. That nigga have stupid money. I was, you know, I was looking at that shit and he was like, I'm gonna have to forever work. Because he said, if I get a car, there's always gonna be car insurance. If I get a house, there's always gonna be taxes and stuff like that. You know, he was like, oh, I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. You know, what's going on, Lestro? How you doing, love? Bro, Gene said, DJ Kuda, guys like that usually want the type of woman that dates white guys, bro. That too, that happens. But see, him and that white boy can date the same girl, and both of them never, they probably got the same coochie, but they probably never got the same woman. So I'll be telling you, these bras be talking about some polygamy and all this other weird shit. It's like, bruh, you could be a career lesbian and still never had dated a biatch in your life. Because there's just some things that women save for men and different types of men that they don't save for other women and other types of men. And you got dudes talking too much instead of sitting down and listening too much. That's why you have two ears. You know, it goes back to why I said you guys have two hands, you know. Hannah Han and Linda Loshan. Shit, if y'all niggas into that porn shit, nigga, go look up my girl Kiera Perez. Oh, nigga. She looked like Callie, what's that girl? Callie Uchis. Go look up Kiera Perez. Thank me later. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's still active right now, but thank me later. You're gonna be like, oh man, all right. I remember we did a whole list of the top porn stars of this generation of yesterday and today. That shit was lit. If y'all don't know who Kiera Perez is, look, 3 people left to go. 3 people. Yo, man, y'all support tonight's show. Damn, I'm giving y'all the gems. Nigga, 3 people left to go look up Kiera Perez. Who you said? What her name again? Oh man, don't let you find a fucking porn star. You don't know her name. What the fuck is her name? Chasing the white unicorn. You said it gets to the point where you're literally competing with white men. You are competing with white men. Go look at Austin Holloman and all them cats. They compete with white men. No matter if Austin Holloman is traveling and shit like that. Some white dude with some Skechers on, some ran down Skechers and some other shit. He'll take that bitch away from you. She'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I could get with the young nigga, but some old, because when you a 60-year-old dude, you got a belly and you living off your pension and some other stuff. You're a star. You're a superstar out here. Society's different in the real world, man. America's got to get into the real world, man. You say you get to the point where you start competing with a slave master's grandson. Yeah, of course. It's different in the real world. Americans don't live in the real world for real. We do live in the real world, but we don't. What's going on, Cynical? Curling. I'm telling y'all, man. What's going on, Aaron B? Yeah, go look up Kiera Perez, man. Don't be in no relationships, too, because none of y'all be having no real conversation about this shit. Niggas be still watching porn while they in relationships. You dig? Niggas be watching porn like a motherfucker while they in relationships. No, I'm not going to tell. I'm going to tell on y'all, but I'm not going to tell on y'all. I got y'all. All right, I got y'all. Shout outs. Shout outs to my brother, War Master. Hold on. Let me read it. Let me read this cash app. Hold on. Shout outs to War. War Master said, hold on, let me not misread what he said. He said, shout outs to the 3 people that went to play Xbox. No, War Master, they went to go look up Kiera Perez. I'll spell it for y'all. Kiera Perez. Thank me later. You dig? Exotic Keisha. Y'all know the vibes. Look, more people leaving. Even women will leave to go look that shit. Women be watching porn. Man, let me tell you something. Oh, I almost said her name. I know this chick, right? And nigga, both of us, like, when I found out she was in the porn, because I have a different approach to porn. I'm not into porn on the beat off side of the game. I'm into, it's an interesting industry. You know what I'm saying? And I've been like that for a minute. Cause man, look, like being like if you've actually like been a player, like just if you just like rolled if you just understood where some of that shit would take you and stuff like that, like I didn't know that certain places in the DMV area, I didn't know that, oh, that's where the swingers go. Oh, this at that type of party. I was wondering why this motherfucker was taking stamps and stamping my wrist with different colors and shit like that. Cause I've been seeing all kinds of stuff, right? So the underworld of sex versus like, what gets put on film, it was interesting. It perplexed me. It's like, wow, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think of it like that. Or damn, I didn't know, this is what goes on in the industry and stuff like that, So, shout outs to War Master dropping a huge 20 on the about to say Super Chat. Cash App. Thank you, bro. Hold on.
Thank you, girl. Sprinkle.
Yes, sir. So I didn't know, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's actually, if you know what I know, it's kind of really interesting to get into it because it's really cool to know women that's official versus just some 304 trying to swoon you into some shit. That's why some little broad talking about something. Oh, it's polygamy, and you get the. It's like, shut up. Or some OnlyFans bitch or some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to like the little porn conventions, the only time you will see these girls in like in porn mode is if you're like at a convention. But if you go to like an award show or something formal, man, them girls will dress the fuck up. And then what was crazy was because I went to fucking high school with Mia Khalifa. Nigga. Oh, yeah. I done seen the city done swallow up several people. When I saw Mia Khalifa on, I think somebody was mentioning her because it wasn't on no porn shit. I wasn't watching porn, but I saw her and she looked familiar, but she looked completely different. They used to make fun of that girl. I was a senior and I think she was a freshman at the time. And you know, them Indian girls, they look a little bit different, especially when they're young. They got the furry, it's kind of like the Mexican girls. They got the furry forearms. Like, it's kind of fucked up for a nigga to be like, yo, shave your forearms. Like, she I ain't gonna lie. The dudes were calling her a rat and all kinds. I was like, oh, that's fucked. Black people. That's fucked up. And it threw me for a loop. I'm like, damn. I know niggas that was calling that little bitch a rat. And probably beating off to her now. Ain't nigga, look at God. I was watching a clip, right, of Cardi B before the surgery. Sitting on a show, and it was some broad in the fucking audience. And nobody on the set knew who she was talking to, and she called her out by name. She was like, look at you now. I remember when you said I couldn't be nothing but just a motherfucking stripper. And now look at you now, sitting in the audience watching me. I said, whoo, whoo, whoo.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle.
Whoo. Put that hot shit in her life. Whoo. That shit crazy. You said careful, Kuda. Khalifa, she said a few dusties caught her slip. Oh, I know. I know some dudes from around the way that ran through that. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying. Cause it goes in intervals. Like sometimes dudes are like, cause like when women start wearing hijab and all that other stuff and porn and all kinds of other stuff, it really makes the imagination go wild. That is toxic. Somebody's like, oh, yo, porn is toxic. I know what they're talking about, but my education on it was different. You know what I'm saying? My education on it was different. But I understand how it can be toxic, and I understand. I don't talk about this all the time. Like I said, I got endless material. I will never run out of material as a podcaster. But that's the thing too, and shout out to my boy Rayology, man. He came up with the term that really contextualized what we're talking about. Sneaky fine, oh, she's sneaky fine. There's women that are fine and don't really know they're as fine as they are, or at least to you, because it kind of really doesn't matter. I was looking at these same podcasts, and there was like this woman on there. She's like, I believe all women are 10s and stuff like that. And he was like, the dude was like, yo, I think the name of the show is called Whatever. And the Femme Sapien chick be on there, and I think that that was the same show, if I'm not mistaken, because I do remember the set. That's where that Tay baby girl was on too. And he was like, okay, well, there's a bunch of guys in here. Do you think all men are 10s? Boy, that bitch stopped right when she paused. She's like, yeah. And on one of the shows too, a girl was like talking about some. Oh, is Andrew Tate like 5'8"? Because it's giving short man complex. And the dude was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Andrew Tate's like 6'3". And like even before the dude was saying Andrew Tate was like 6'3", she's like, "Is his dick small?" Because, and he was like, oh, "Okay, so since you want to short shame, it should be cool for dudes to fat shame." And she's like, "Oh no, I don't kind of rock with it." He's like, "But hold on, but why is it okay to short shame, but we can't fat shame?" You know. So these shows are just all of these mini when Kevin Samuels really passed, he broke off into other different type of podcasts. People ask me why not change the whole trajectory of my shows, because like nigga, I came up with these people. You know. Spawn said those be the fat ones that get slim. Yeah, like the little chubby ones. But sometimes you could talk to some of those women and be like, "Yo, look, you in your 20s and in your 30s." Because I mean, I don't mind a woman in her 40s that that slims up and get in the gym and tones it up and stuff like that. You can get you a beautiful woman, like in her 40s that really, you know what I'm saying? But it was a thing too where it's like a lot of women where it's like, yo, you should have done that when you were younger. But as I got older, I tend to realize, there's nothing wrong with a beautiful woman that slimmed up in her 40s too. Certain ones though, because some of them had a gang of kids. Some of them, certain ones, not gonna say every motherfucker that slimmed up in their 40s is the best, but there's certain ones, that are very good, decent, beautiful women, and seasoned too, because they're like, oh well, I spent my whole life as this, or I changed up and stuff like that. You can catch people. People have seasons in their lives, but you have to understand that upon coming into other people's lives and meeting other people's, because a lot of times, um, you play a role, upon meeting certain people, and a lot of women, unfortunately, to a certain degree, but it's a storm that we all go through. It's a growing pain. Spend a lot of their youth, being big or whatever, and if they kind of slimmed up a little bit, like I know there's one, I almost said her name. Well, I can say her name. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. I know this girl named Lene. And she was sexy. Like I ain't gonna lie, she had a little 5 o'clock shadow. Some girls be having a little mustache, and I understand about shaving that shit too, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she was cute, brown skin, beautiful, right? Thick too, you know. But she was more on the fat side, but she was thick. But it's like, yo, she slimmed up a little bit, nigga. Ooh. Ooh. Whew. Whew. She slimmed up just at, oh, nigga. She gonna have to beat niggas off of her with a stick. But she never did. And then she got pregnant. Oh, it was game over after that. It's like, God damn. All right. Well. And she cool as fuck. She cool as fuck. Like, and I wasn't endeavoring on, smashing, but I knew there's certain girls that, if they slim up a little bit, like, hey, look, I might have to start looking if you slim up. Because first of all, you're not a bad person, and shit, if you take that fucking route, but it's just a lot of people, just especially women, a lot of women just don't learn how to grow while they're the shit. Even when you're the shit, unfortunately, you need to grow, because if you don't know how to transition or turn into a new version of you, because there's shit trends. A lot of women, see, a lot of people don't look at beauty the way that I do, or the way that I know it, or the way that I know that it is. Even beauty is a trend. Because at one point, oh man, it's the hydrogel. Oh, we need to have the Ginyu Force body. We need to get the Nicki Minaj BBL. If it's 2023 and you a motherfucker going to go get a BBL, I'm like, it's fucked up that I was gonna say something fucked up, but I don't even have to say something fucked up because it happens all the time. I was gonna say kill yourself. You don't even have to. When motherfuckers dying getting a BBL, it's like, bruh, they're going out of style. BBLs are going out of style. They've been going out of style for a good minute now. This is why Coil Ray and Glorilla and all them other people, look at the people that's pressuring them motherfuckers to go get a goddamn BBL. It ain't even worth the bullshit. And with all due respect to Kanye and, Donda, damn, your mom died trying to get a BBL in past her 40s. When you could have toned the fuck up and just be like, man, you don't even really need to do nothing. I'm gonna tell y'all, even dudes, us, we don't really need to do nothing. I'm gonna tell you something. Just drinking water, spring water, or I could say alkaline, but it depends. But drink it, like get some Deer Park or something like that. Just drinking water does wonders for your skin. Like try to drink a gallon a day, or at least a half a gallon a day. You don't need to really, I mean, you can put on lotion and stuff like that, but you're going to get a glow. Like if you're drinking water, good water, like some, and motherfuckers that drink some good fucking water, like good room temperature water. Oh, nigga, ain't nothing like it. And just do a little bit of Pilates and shit like that. Just do like have enough cardio. Like you can jog and just tone up a little bit. You're not doing strength training. Or take a little bit of martial arts classes and stuff like that and just, be able to stretch and stuff, or a little bit of yoga. People don't even do yoga for the sake of yoga. Yoga is not even really a physical sport. It's actually a mental sport more than it's a physical sport. People do yoga just to look sexy or for some type of sex. Like, look, I can spread my legs this much. That means you could. They're not doing yoga, real yoga. I'm talking about some real yoga. Because truth be told, you got a lot of flexible fat women too. Sumo wrestlers, them niggas wasn't no pushovers. See what I did there? Push, sumo, over. Anyway, my life's a circus. I just don't know what to tell you. And don't be fooled by a fat woman. Some of them fat women are more in shape than skinny people. Off the no bullshit. I found that out before I even started doing personal training. That shit is completely different, And some women, and like now, dudes are accepting anything. Like women be like, oh, well, I got stretch marks, I got tiger marks. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about that no more. It's the perfect. Why don't people have what the fuck they? This is the perfect dating climate. I wish back when I was really active and really like when if my mind wasn't anywhere else, if I could focus on other things, and that's really not focusing on other things. The shit that y'all talking about, that's leisure to me. You know what I'm saying? That's more so leisure to me at this point. But when I was super active and I'm like, oh man, I'm more on the quantity side. I'm more on learning, the max side of the game. I'm not really trying to be around a bunch of bitches and shit and all kinds of stuff and all kinds of, every so often, yeah, it happens, or I'm in a place or I don't mind it. But actively pursuing that, I'll be chilling, bro. I was chilling then too when I actively pursued it. But I'm saying now is the best time to really be in the dating game. But a lot of people are lazy, and that's what fucks a lot of people up. That's what spoils a lot of people. Too much information. Too much information is overload. Because overload don't even mean that it's information anymore. Overload means that it's like, okay, you're overwhelmed. So even if you wanted to sit down and really ingest this information and really take it in for what it really is, you really can't because you're just overwhelmed. But nowadays, I don't fucking have to ask no broad what the fuck her name is. Just go over to her Instagram. What's her children's name? Go over to her Instagram. What did you eat last? Go over to her Instagram. Oh, you niggas could be on some weirdo shit if you want to. I saw you ate pasta last night. There's a fly place across the street. The weekend's coming up. Let me take you to that place real quick. I'm gonna send you the menu. I'm gonna holler at you. And I want you to be able to compare it to your place. You know what I'm saying? Or something like, you could be on some shit like that. And a woman will be like, yeah, okay, we just going out to eat food. Cool. Knowing damn well a nigga trying to get at you. That's how you catch women. You don't have no game. You want to date women? You be a foodie. Be a foodie. Yeah, I saw you posting on Instagram that weak ass chalupa. Like fuck with your boy. I'm gonna show you a real chalupa. Like, let's go to, you know what I'm saying, Rufino's and get some loaded chalupas. Like, I'm gonna put you on to the real chalupas. Like, just be straight up talking about food and get her out on a date and then start talking about other shit while she with you. But the internet has allowed me, and it has allowed a lot of other men and other players that I done dealt with in the past to deal with women that we normally wouldn't deal with. The internet has allowed me to deal with women I had no business dealing with. Some of the women that I got off the motherfucking, I had no business. I'm like, God damn. She didn't know that, but she didn't know, but it's like, I do. And that's enough. But then something clicked with me when I started getting those type of women. I'm like, damn, dog, you know, the fucking the grass ain't greener on the other side. Some nigga be like, man, if I get this one chick, bro, life will be figured the fuck out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That motherfucker will be a burden. And some of those women I pulled when I was on some street shit. So certain things that I know would have been a burden on other niggas, it wasn't a burden on me because she treated me a certain way. But I knew how she would treat another nigga. Then I started learning a lot about some of my friends too, or people that were associates, or people that see me with these particular women that came to me at a later day. Yo, how you do this? Yo, how you pull? Yo, is she single? Yo, is it blah blah blah? Or yo, I saw her at this function and stuff like that. Are you still dating? And like you know, some of these niggas, you know, it's kind of fucked up. I mean, I told them, but they don't believe you anyway. So, you know, kind of really goes both ways. But some of these niggas, you gotta tell them, it's like, bro, you don't know her. You know, some of the shorties that you're dealing with, she don't know her. How I know you moving, she will be a fucking burden to you, bro. And for real, because I know how she moving. I know what type of time she on. And I know what type of dudes that she deal with. I don't have to I don't give a damn. I know what type of women, I can just talk to a certain woman. I know what type of niggas that she deal with. A lot of women, more than they care to say, they deal with some gump ass dudes. They do. You know, at a point in time, women could have talked to me and be like, oh, I know he deal with some goofy ass bitches. They may look good, but they probably goofy. And then she would be right. But the thing is, it's like, I done seen how it really worked because some friends that were associates, or I'm like, damn, I'm glad I ain't really showed that nigga some shit or put that nigga around no shit like that, because some of your close friends or dudes that you know just know and stuff, or know of you and stuff, they'll fold on you. Because bitches talk. But I come to find out that niggas talk too. I remember one of my girls, she came back to me, and it was a nigga that I'm super cool with. And when something came up in conversation, or she was talking about me or something like that, nigga was on some, oh man, fuck that nigga. You need to be fucking with me. Some dirty Mac and shit. You know, some women would just say shit for the sake of saying shit. But if you know the nigga that she talking about, you'll be like, okay. You know, because I seen, you know, if you know how a nigga move and shit like that, I'm like, oh, that's how that nigga feels. Cool. I'll give him something else to be mad about. I'll be on that type of time. I used to be on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Dudes would get, you know, there were certain artists there was like, Kuda, we know how you are. And I'm like, no, all right, look, we not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do that. And just, I got a girl, by the way. This is business. You know what I'm saying? Even at the time, even some of the girls that I've been with, they felt some type of way. Like, who you meeting up to go do a track with? What type of track? What are y'all talking about and stuff, you know? So the other day, shout outs to Tony, because this is another thing that doesn't get talked about. And I'm not afraid of this. Because people are going to be like, oh, you're afraid of it. No, it's like, no, y'all niggas don't know what I'm talking about. So y'all wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. I'm going to catch up on the chat. I just want to get this out real quick. I was talking about how it's a little bit stressful because I've been doing this for a while. So it's a little lot stressful to date as a YouTuber in the Black manosphere to a certain degree, you know. And I was telling people, I was like, listen, y'all are only saying that because I'm talking to you here. Y'all are saying what y'all should say, you know, because it's in context. But I'm telling you something in a different context. I'm trying to get you guys to think outside of the bubble. And dudes is like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you DJ Kuda, you're blah blah blah. You do this, you do that. I'm like, yes, I get that. That's how y'all know me. But I've been so many things. Like I can go back home right now and I can dap up some other dudes and they know me from something completely different. They don't know me for this. They know me from a completely unrelated situation and all kinds of stuff. People will meet you at a different time. And I was just bringing up the conversation. I was like, listen, one day you're going to get on here and people be like, oh, you're a YouTuber. Let me follow your YouTube. You might not want to follow my Black manosphere shit. You can follow the tech shit. You can follow the music shit. I mean, cool. I mean, I sit down, I work on lo-fi, I work on a bunch of stuff. I'm definitely a man of many hats. That's just not the hat that I would wear to speaker. That's not the hat that I want you to see me in. You know, I don't want you to see me fired up, ready for war, or talking about certain things because I got to talk about certain things in a certain way, in a certain manner, so that you guys get it. Not because I probably, in my heart of hearts, feel that way, but I'm comparing it to something. Context matters, and a lot of people don't understand context. And when you are a YouTuber in the Black manosphere and you're talking about certain things, of course you're going to talk about certain things that your lady's probably not going to agree with. And especially if you're in the talking stage and y'all are getting to know each other. Now, you can know what I do, you know, if that's what you find out. I mean, I don't care, you know, and I literally, like I said, I'd rather keep my relationship. I like people that keep their relationships, for the most part, off the internet. Or if it's on the internet, it's in a certain way where it's not intruding. Like it's just like, you know, honestly, if I was dealing with a shorty, I wouldn't want her to be in my manosphere business because she wouldn't know. She wouldn't understand. Will I talk about her or fill her in on some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about or saying or stuff? Of course. I've been a content creator and had girlfriends and stuff like that. And they watch the show and stuff like that. And they agree because this is stuff that's in the real life. They know the real me. They know me. So they know what I'm about to talk about and stuff that's, you know, and they be wanting my time and stuff. My time is divided and it's a lot, you know, really holding on to a relationship and being a content creator, especially if you're really thorough. And I started looking at a lot of people years ago in this space. I'm like, y'all don't really y'all don't, like, when y'all get off the internet, y'all don't go outside. You don't even have to tell me you don't go outside. I know you don't go outside. Some people is like, I know you're not in the real world, you know. This is not impressive. I mean, it's impressive through context, but this ain't no impressive thing to be like, I told my parents you're a YouTuber. I pointed them to your Black manosphere page. She saw you on there cussing out a troll, and now they think you're just this fucking fucked up. My motherfuckers ain't gonna be like, oh, he's cursing out a troll over a situation a bunch of people don't know. You know, it's like you know, it's one of those things where it's like, let me brief you on some shit first. Let me explain some shit to you first. You know. Because I tell some of you guys, I'm like, yo, all right, well, look, if you go down this little rabbit hole, even some of your best friends, sit down with them and try to explain exactly what's going on. Explain this space to somebody. Explain it so a 7-year-old can get it. I would like to see some people do that. I will even drop the link for y'all to come up and try to explain the manosphere in a nutshell the way a 7-year-old, I was about to say 7th grader or a 7th grader, fuck it, a 7-year-old will understand it. Because I was talking to other people and they were like, well, shout out to Tony. I was talking about it there too, and I put some details out there, and I was like, I talked to a lot of unaccomplished men. And I said that could be a problem because people do judge. You know, I talked to a lot of, and they were like, okay, well, why would you sit around and talk to a lot of unaccomplished men? It's not, and it's like, that's a way to phrase it, but it's not that I'm sitting around talking to a lot of unaccomplished men. There's a lot of unaccomplished men here, but then there's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of good brothers here. There's a lot of dudes that are accomplished here. But when I choose a topic for a show or I go into certain things like how a lot of guys that need to be at a higher place in society, how they want quiches. I mean, when you psychologically break it down, because I come from a psychological standpoint, it's interesting as to how does somebody that should have this level of success in their life would want to stoop down to deal with that. Especially if they come to an arena and claim that that's not what they like. You know, when I get on here and I told y'all, I'm like, you know, I'm very black pilled. We haven't even gotten into that content yet. I'm very black pilled. I understand. I've seen life at its worst. You know what I'm saying? I've seen life at its worst. I'm a soldier. I've seen life at its worst. You know, I'll be going through some hardships, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type of nigga like 2-3 minutes later, I'm making fun of my situation when it's dead serious. You know, motherfucker would tie me up and be beating the shit out of me. In my head, I'm like, damn, this nigga tied me up. Like, what the fuck am I, Jesus? I'd say some stupid shit like that and laugh in my head. It's funny. Glad you think I'm worth being tied up. How the fuck I'm gonna get out of this? I feel like Snake off of Metal Gear Solid. You know, I'll be making jokes. Humor gets me through shit. I hate to say it. That's why I never take y'all niggas with me to a funeral, because somebody on here gonna say something, I'm gonna fuck around and be laughing, and it's not like that. You know, some dude got killed over a bitch. When are y'all gonna say, see, this is where simping gets you? I'ma laugh. Or something like that, you know. But what I'm saying is this, like, when I said that police officers and hoes actually get along more than you think, motherfuckers will get mad at you. And it's like, you're an idiot. Because when you catch that police officer doing some shit, a lot of police officers are hoes. And notice I referred to that man as a police officer, not him as Brian, not him as John from around the way. As far as you know, he's a police officer. Nigga got a whole story. Same thing with a hoe. I mentioned it to people get recognized by their professions, and unfortunately, professions take over people's lives. And then we start to lose sight that these people are human too. Like, you see that story about that, I don't know, that girl looked familiar too. I think I've seen her before. Or she's been on the internet before. But then again, after a while, everybody looks the same to me after a while. Humans really don't look that different when you've seen a lot of people. There's an Asian man somewhere walking. There's like in your city or in your town, there's like 4 or 5 people that looks exactly like you walking around. That's why looks really don't mean nothing. This is the patina that your body takes on this planet. Your body is nothing but a vehicle. What is a vehicle's point? What's the point of having a vehicle? A vehicle is to take you from point A to point B. None of us are about to make it out this bitch alive. In 100 years, we're not even gonna be here. You're probably dead now. You don't even know. But people are human. I know that police and hoes get along. Because when you catch him with his hand in the cookie jar, who he with? Go and ask hoes. Oh, nigga, police buy pussy too. Original hoes used to be neighborhood watch. When shit made sense. Why the preacher with that hoe? If you really think about it, if you get down to the black pill of it, a preacher and a hoe kind of should be in the same room. She's seeking help, right? Repentance, right? And at the same time, he's a single preacher, right? Or whatever. And he wants to, and I'm doing air quotes, y'all, help this young lady, huh? Preacher is a man. People be holding themselves to standards that they, you know, that's like leaving a fat man in the room with a burger. What you gonna do, fat man? You gonna eat that burger? Look at that fat man eat that burger. Look, he gonna eat that burger. You hungry, fat man? Like what? Like, come on, man. Leave a fat nigga in the room with a burger and look at him and just use that same tone of voice. Look at fat man. Look, I saw you looking at that burger. He gonna start giggling because he's like, it is true. What type of burger is that? Yeah. You know damn well you turn your back, that burger gonna be gone. Come on, man. That's why comedians use jokes. I use jokes too, but this is why comedians use jokes, because when people laugh, it's reassuring. It's like great punchline. I don't have to confirm with you if what I'm saying is fun. Nigga, first of all, I know it's funny. Especially situational jokes. That's the type of person I am, situational. The type of person like I'm that type of player I am too. I'm preemptive, but I'm situational also. You know, we could be talking about one thing and then I switch to another subject and can be having you laughing at something. I could talk about something very serious and then switch to another subject. What I'm doing, if we're going to look at it as on a player aspect, what I'm doing is called multi-threading, meaning that I'm bringing up a whole bunch of subjects. So if I run out of material on one subject, I can go back to another subject that we were talking about and take off there. So I leave a lot of people on a cliffhanger when I'm speaking. And then at the same time, granted, I am scatterbrained. So that's how I think also. You know, I'm multi-threading, you know. But in this manosphere, you got to learn something. These niggas, get your passport. Nigga, the manosphere is not passport bros. Never was. Go listen to that single that I'll play it again before I get up out of the building. Go listen to that single that I put out. Game worth paying for, man. These niggas just don't have nothing else to talk about. They're not YouTubers. They don't understand what arena they're in. Go around the manosphere and start calling these niggas YouTubers. They get mad. Sir, I am not a YouTuber. He on YouTube every day. Sir, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a black man with a phone and some Wi-Fi. I'm a man with a phone bill. How dare you call me a YouTuber? How dare you call me a YouTuber? We're going to come back and have a NPC show soon. He said, shit's ridiculous to put your life on the line to compete instead of just taking their ass to the gym. Yeah. But the crazy part, though, is not all fat people are unhealthy, even though being fat is healthy. I mean, your vices. That's why I put in that rhyme, and I used a gang, a set of a gang that I'm familiar with, traveling vice lords, what's in front of lords? Vice. Yeah, vices, TVL. But y'all, I mean, I'm not here to push no gang politics, What I'm saying is that, I said, a lot of dudes are traveling, and I use the word vice as an entendre. Even traveling to go look for women or stuff like that, that's a vice. People take their vice with them, wherever you are, wherever you go, there you are. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take that shit with you, bro. So, you underdeveloped and you go into a developed country. And America is one of those places where society, I'm gonna tell you the truth, society isn't really developed. You know, developed societies can understand the patriarchy or whatever's going on. That's a key that you're living in an undeveloped society. And to a certain degree, you guys need to breathe and understand what the real world is like. Most Americans, I'm telling you, do not live in the real world. I mean, I knew about this because I've traveled out of the country several times, but being reassured and then being at an age where it's like, okay, now, nigga, now you can't say you was a kid. Now you see it and it's like, oh, it's a fucked up thing. But then when you look at it on the outside looking in, I can see why America looked like the place of dreams to other people. And I can see why certain people, because they get briefed before they get to America. People are like, oh, Africans don't like us and all this. No, them niggas just been briefed before they got over to there. Because when you go to some of these places, bro, you gotta get your mind right. Even the small world that I'm living in here is unrealistic to a lot of people. And that's how we carry ourselves as Americans. So I put in that song, it seems American greed killed the American dream. You know, it killed the American dreams for Americans, not for other people. America will sit up there and tell y'all, yo, we rather hire these motherfuckers that work for cheap instead of you that know your worth, because you're going to ask us for more. What I tell y'all about minimum wage the other night? Minimum wage is literally, nigga, if we could pay you less, we would. We wouldn't even pay you at all. Slavery. What was America built off of? So when you look at it, you start to think about it. And then when you look at all aspects of America, you got to really, it's not good, bad, right, or wrong. That's why I said I'm just keeping it clean. America's on borrowed time, bro. America's on credit. That's credit. If somebody like, yo, you're gonna have to pay this interest back, but like, you know, we're gonna lend you $1 trillion. What I'm saying is it's like that shit right there is like, damn, but at a certain point, yo, you're gonna have to pay the piper. America on some, well, I mean, if we bomb them, what debt? If we take over the nigga, what debt? You owe us trillions. Who owes you trillions? You know, it comes a time where you're gonna have to be cold-blooded, bro. And I get it from the inside out. I get it. It's like, damn. And a lot of people in the military, they get it too. But they on some like, yo, I'd rather come home to that chicken that I sat over there and fought for. You know, and this is the funny part. This is why I'm trying to figure out how are Manosphere dudes passport bros, and they're sitting up here trying to make women give up the unrealistic world that they live in. Women are on credit. Depending on how you use it, credit can be a beautiful thing or it can be a horrible thing, y'all. Y'all know. You know. Shout outs to my brother MR. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the game. Game worth paying for. Dropping a huge $10 on the Cash App. Let's go.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Hell yeah. See, when y'all charge me up like that, man, now I'm about to give y'all some more game. Shouts to War Master. Shouts to Midwest. Shouts to my brother Masha. You dig? Shouts to Tamp. Shouts to everybody that contributed to today's show. That's what get me gassed up to give y'all the game. Support. But see, the thing is like, I would be a fool to go back to America. I'll be Che Guevara. I'll be a fool to go to America and tell them about this thing. You have to leave the States to figure out how the world works. Because when people think of the world, they think of America. I'm telling you. They think of what's relative to them. They think of their neighborhood. They think like, no, that's not even real. That's your personalized world. I was watching something with Lil Wayne, out of all people, right? I'm quoting Wheezy, F baby. I was watching something with Lil Wayne, right? And like I said, because it fucks me up because I come from, I've done a lot in my life. I thought I didn't do enough. Like if I leave today, boy, was it a ride. I can't say I didn't have a blast, right? But he said something like, he was like, when you get off the stage and everybody around you, when you get off the stage and it's, and he's like, we love, everybody loves you and stuff like that. And like, cause I'm, I understand, what Lil Wayne's talking about. I've always understood what he was talking about. As an artist. And I saw him do which is man, I ain't gonna lie to Kevin Gates joint. Hey, I had to turn that shit off, nigga. I almost broke down and cried, bro. That Scars is my song, bro. Nigga said you could cover all your scars all up in diamonds, but they still gon' hurt. I said, oh nigga, I turn that shit off. Hey, I was crying, bro. I was like, hey, what do you say? Turn that shit off. Lil Wayne said as soon as he get off the stage and the doors close and you get off the stage, everything goes dark. It goes blank, Lil Wayne grew up in the studio. Straight up, just work. That nigga got more than 3,000, 4,000 songs on stash that we've never heard before. That's how much that man works. Grew up in a studio rat. And that's the worst thing. Like I've experienced it with everything. People, women, everything. You have all these people around you and stuff like that. Some people even know if it's like, damn, dog, if I ain't have this going on in my life, you wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even look at me. Some of y'all niggas never had to look some woman in the face on a date, looking at her like you just talking like you don't understand shit for real. You don't, not me. You can go for and especially if you it's better to love than lost and never lost before. I mean, it's better to love and lost than never loved before. Somebody that you like as a dude, somebody that that you would be, if someone like you looking at somebody, another soul, another human being, you looking at them and they got their own mind. And if they were to slip up and make a decision while you were with them, you would have to put your life on the line, whether they were right or wrong, to get them up out of a situation that you normally wouldn't got them. You wouldn't have got them in that situation, or you wouldn't have put them in that situation. Shit just play out like that. To not knowing this motherfucker ever again, and it's a different type of lonely. There were so many women at one point that I could call up and go out on a date, or that was hit my line, or what you doing. Even the good ones too, ones that I should have paid more attention to than the ones that I was paying attention to. I lost a lot of good women too. Some of them I'll never be able to talk to them ever again. Some of them are married. Some of them are in the grave. And it's like, I know if this person was around me, they wouldn't have been where they were, or what happened to them, But it's a different type of being lonely and stuff. And like I said, to a degree, I'm an introvert, so I enjoy my time being alone, But I'm not gonna lie, to an introvert, loneliness hits, like true loneliness hits you at a different level. You be in a room full of a whole bunch of people and just be alone. Like, it's just me in this corner, bro. Some of y'all are lucky to have phones. Phones rhyme with lone, because if you at a party and you just like, you're not socializing and nobody, you in a room full of a whole bunch of people partying, having a great time, but you're alone. You kind of know or feel what I'm talking about more. At least you can sedate yourself with the phone. And that's another problem. Sedating yourself with a a phone. Because you're not really paying attention to what you should be paying attention to. This is why a lot of people don't have a social life anymore. They have a social media, but not a social life. And most people are the audience on social media. Places like Facebook and all them places, it used to be you could be your own person, but nah, you're an audience still. Even on Facebook. It's like, I stay out the way. Even on Facebook, you know. Colorado. I gotta catch up. What's going on, Gemini? Who's a pimp? I know. I don't claim the pimping. I'm a P, but not that P. Most women are in dudes' harams or already in a few. They have a few guys in rotation. Yeah. Most players get their fucking cue from women. Not their cue from women. That's why a lot of idiots that don't know should be like, oh, women control your life if you a player or if you a pimp. It's like, that's not true. Now, are there people that you can point out where that could be true? Of course. But women don't control them niggas neither. Yeah, Coiler Racing girls are players too. You know. Said, I feel you on that. The manosphere shit is kept low key. Yeah. You people need to get back to what the fuck they were talking about before, which was working it out with that woman. And if you're gonna stay abroad, if you're gonna stay there, what you gonna need? You're gonna need some game. So all these people gonna look very stupid. This is why they gravitate to Ramil. This is why they gravitate to a lot of people. You know, even Ramil will curse people out about it, but there are people that look me dead in the eye just because it's me that's saying it, telling them, yo, you need some game. And if Ramil says the same thing, and shout out to my brother Ramil, but if he say the same thing, they on his nuts. Oh, that's true. The game does exist. And they, you know, all these people that's telling y'all that they don't need no game, you find them on game channels and stuff like that. Edward be over on, shout out to my brother Red Supreme. Edward be over there. These niggas be in the shadows or in the chat room, stay listening to people trying to soak up. They here now. In my room. That's why I wish that number, those numbers that I see up there, I wish I could see who it is. I wish one day StreamYards or whatever, YouTube, turn them numbers into caller ID. You can just see who's in your, give y'all niggas some work and go make a troll account. A lot of those dudes that they have troll accounts already. Yeah, Cyber World. Ooh, baby, it's what do you say? Ooh, baby, it's a wild world. I used to be at the grocery store listening to that shit. I'm like, nigga, buying food and shit. Nigga, you damn right, it's the wild world. $5 for a pound of grapes. Got me fucked up. And it got seeds in it? Oh, nah. Talking about some organic. Ooh, baby, it's a wild world. Man, listen, man, y'all gonna have to make changes in your life. Wherever you go, you're gonna have to determine, yo, am I gonna have fun or am I gonna let shit override me, man? Oh, going back to what Lil Wayne was saying, my bad. Lil Wayne was saying that he was talking about being lonely, but he was also talking about your mind. A lot of that shit, which is very much true, is in your mind. A lot of that shit is in your mind. Because your mind will come up with a whole scenario that's not even going on. And you'll be so invested in it and believing in it, and it's not even true. So yes, you do got to take care of your mental health. You got to take care of your mental health. Be like, oh, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's a deep individual if you really sit down and listen to what the nigga talking about. But Cynical said, I'm kind of black-pilled in nature. Black pill is visceral. So I agree. A lot of people, if if you want to bear things down to a visceral, level, if someone would have told me back in 95, you'll be listening to people 10 years younger than you explaining, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. But let me tell you something. When I was 15, listening to some of the stuff that people were saying in the manosphere, I said, I mean, even though I know all this shit, I was like, let me stick around and listen. Let me stick around and listen real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear what these brothers are talking about. And it's like, a lot of dudes, I didn't know a lot of dudes were incels, bro. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was bad, I didn't know it was Michael Jackson bad, bro. That took me for a loop. I said, shit. Well, damn. Warmaster said, do I have to explain the manosphere again? Yeah, but it's like for a 7-year-old, like, I don't want to be on no date with no woman talking about okay, so there's this guy named the Angry Man and Obsidian and then O'Shea, and they started this thing called the manosphere. And O'Shea started the manosphere because there's this guy named Mad Bus Driver who wears a fucking Templar helmet and that shit crazy, bro. Nigga gonna think what type of sci-fi, what type of what? Who? They don't know. They're not as invested into it. So it's like, bruh, I just rather spare I'd rather spare it, If you ask about certain things, because I don't give a fuck if a woman knows, the relationship that I have with women or the relationship that a woman will have with me will be completely different than what goes on here. Because I all damn near the majority of the women that has dated me or hang around me or come by the house or whatever or sat down in a car with me sometime or went on some errands with me or something like that, they've heard me listening to Tommy Sotomayor and Tariq Nasheed and all these other people. They know about them. A lot of them know about them people because of me. There's so many women that know about them dudes because of me. And they sit back and they laugh too. Like after a while, it's like they kind of listen and then they kind of, I catch them chuckling or laughing and stuff like that. Or if I'm laughing, they laughing too. Or they're like, that is kind of funny. Damn, I didn't think about that. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's, always get told that I'm different. Always is a little bit different. But it's different being a tuber and having to tackle some of these conversations because they're not the most favorable conversations. Like niggas acting like they'll sit up here and in their break room in front of their boss and shit. Like even if at times when I was working, even if my boss knew about some of my online footprint, if he got it, I mean, he'd look at it different. But it's like, damn, I know what you're talking about, and I agree with you. But it'll be kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, it'll be a little bit embarrassing. It's like, oh man, you don't even understand what's going on right now. Or if he does, it's like, yo, I know I know. Because there's people at my job that at a job that I had that watched the space too. One dude even noticed me. He's like, oh shit. And he knew me for years. I'm like, nigga, duh. What's going on, Eric Bird? EB in the building. My brother Link in the building. What's going on, player? Yeah, Xbox is worth paying for. Right. You said a fat dude was stuck in an elevator with his wife for 48 hours. He got hungry and ate. Damn. That nigga said, get in my belly. Iceberg Slim, main antagonist was the police. Yeah. But that's how pimps used to get across the border. Especially the black ones, especially if he was pimping on the white girls, right? He had some exotic snow in the car. That's why some of those women wore wigs like that. Remember when old women used to wear wigs? Let me charge up y'all memory now. I remember when wigs were for old people. Now women in their 20s or teens. But crossing state lines, just they in the car, they having fun, they vibing. Police pull them over, like running up on a party. Pimp not driving, he in the back counting money, and his girl driving or whatever, or she missed a stop sign or something like that. Pull over a convertible full of people, pimping across state lines and stuff like that. And the pimp like, yo, what's going on, officer? Where are y'all going? And he kind of know what's going on. He's like, nothing. Not doing nothing. We're not going nowhere. We headed to Mississippi. Clean Cadillac, Broham. And he got one of the officer's flavors in the car. What type of woman you like? Blonde? I got a girlfriend for you. Now what you gonna tell an officer that look like this nigga on the screen right here? That got that job to get some type of power. Or he didn't want to join the gang. Or he not getting paid that much. Nigga, y'all didn't see Boosie get pulled over. It's like, nigga, how much you make? I'll pay you more to be my bodyguard. And the officer was like, Boosie even tell him his salary. You make about like 30K a year, 30, 40K a year and stuff. And the officer was like, yeah. But the officer was more like, I'm on camera, so I really got to be professional. Even though this is like a once in a lifetime. Motherfucker, officers will pull you over to take pic. Man, let me tell you something. It shocked me one time when I got pulled over and them niggas wanted to take pictures with me. I'm like, I'm not even a big dude. Who you think I am? I was like, oh, I'm not going to get a take. Oh, nigga, what? Nigga, come over here and take this picture, nigga. Come take this picture. What's going on, Tony? Oh, Tony, a lot of people work for minimum wage. That's not even a question. That's not even a question, man. People working for peanuts, man. One master said, if America goes into a small economic downturn, the world goes into a depression. That's true, too. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because that is very true. That is very true. That's why it's hard to explain to people that's there. And it's hard to explain to people that's not there. That like you've been bamboozled. Like the world is on credit. America's on credit. If America needs to exist. Like it's like the rich and the poor. The rich need to exist because some of the stuff that gets passed down to common and modern society are trinkets of the rich. Who had GPS before GPS was bought to regular people? Rich people. Who had wireless phone before everybody now has a wireless phone? Rich people. They're playing with shit right now. Dude, who was data testing Uber and all that other? Well, actually, regular people was, but rich people. I need a chauffeur to take me to work today because I don't want to use the Rolls Royce. Or take me to work, but bring the Rolls Royce back home so that my Rolls Royce won't get damaged in the parking lot. And I will call you to get back in that Rolls Royce and come pick me up with some food. Because I don't bring my Rolls Royce to the grocery store. You're told to go home. You bring the Rolls Royce back to the house, and you take the Kia to the grocery store, and you replenish the vehicle. Replenish the fridge. Who had Uber Eats and all these other places summoning motherfuckers to their place with pizzas and shit? Rich people. So for us to have the luxuries that we have today that makes our lives more easier, that's why we are rich as regular people. And motherfuckers are talking to y'all about cooking and bitch, we rich. If you think about it, you don't want to cook and clean, I can go on my phone right now and find a motherfucker and pay them to cook and clean that's cheaper than you and still fly through bitches. Hoes are gonna have to start washing dishes and stuff like that. As I said, I gave y'all the game a long time ago. I said, yo, if you call a hoe over to your house and you pay her for the hours, like okay, look, we're gonna get a little half an hour, a little quick visit, a little 15 minutes and stuff, and she come over to your house and she's like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And you oh, my bad, I forgot to tell you, no, you don't have to, nah, bro, like you beautiful woman, like you don't need to be out here selling pussy and stuff like that. But I am paying you for your time. So what I need you to do is wash those dishes there in the sink and just take out that bag of trash on the way out. It'll take you about 10 minutes. Less than, I'm paying you for 15. It'll take you about 10. This bitch will get mad at you. I came over here to get fucked, and you're telling me to go do this, and you're telling me to do laundry and stuff. They're gonna have to do it anyway. Why you think bitches now on the same Facebook? And I don't understand why they don't have to go through what you got to worry about losing shit by being in the manosphere. That's why some people have avatars in the space, in the fucking audience and shit like that. Y'all niggas got to worry about somebody recognizing you and shit like that. Y'all niggas be acting like y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like you wouldn't have your certain coworkers. I don't hang out with coworkers. But anyway. This is why women on Facebook are selling bath beads, Avon, real estate, plates, and pussy on the same Facebook page. It's like, damn. One-stop shop. I can get a plate, some pussy, and some lotion on the way out. Oh, you sell insurance too? Goddamn. On YouTube and on Instagram blowing nigga, the bitch damn near shotgun her kids, smoking weed in the same room. I'm complaining about copyrights. They be twerking and showing you their birth canal. Do they catch copyrights? Because their video is up, but mine is down. Kuda wears a wig. Jessica X. BC, Player Talk Radio, right? Rich people are fucking frugal than a motherfucker. As they should be. That too. A black woman invented GPS, and I think a black woman invented the gas mask. Gotta give our sisters their credit, man. Rich people need poor people as much as poor people need rich people, right? And that's why America crunches down on the working class and stuff like that, and people that are in the middle, which they use. They trying to tax them more. Yeah, I forgot his name. He interviewed her. She's actually going around, and they changed it up. They changed it up. You know what I'm saying? They changed it up with when I think a white woman bought her out. You know, even Kentucky Fried Chicken. That Kentucky Fried Chicken nigga stole that from a black woman. What's going on, Fredo? He said, I'm reporting you right, man. Okay, Garrett Morgan invented the gas mask. Okay, but you know, some of these things y'all gotta do some cross referencing, because motherfuckers be stealing from black people and you'll never know, or you'll know but nobody cares, which would be fucked up. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna be back later on today. Make sure you guys support the channel, support the show. Let me know if y'all want me to put one more song on it before I drop it. Support the channel off air. Let me know that you care. You dig? That Thank You Girl Sprinkle mixtape, it's done, you know.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle.
I played a couple of tracks for y'all tonight. I'm gonna play a track that's already out. All right. Y'all be good. It's Player Talk Radio. We out. Let's get it. Let's go. Throw back on that game worth paying for. If you a passport bro, hey man, don't feel offended. Only one part was for you. I'm talking about a bunch of things. All right. It's Player Talk. Let's get it. Let's get Kuda gonna fall asleep with his wig on. Listen, this is all grown, bro. The first gray hair I see, oh my God, I'm gonna flip out. All right, it's Player Talk. Let's get it. Let's go. Peace, Chris G. Bro, genius. Be safe. Everybody here, be safe. Cynical. Brownie, Toya, everybody. RG3, be safe. I'll be back in a hot minute. It's Player Talk. Let's get it. Let's go.
Welcome to Player Talk Radio with DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the manosphere. Let's get it.
Yo, it's time to go. Okay, yo. Well, I'm about to kill this shit. Okay. Nah, I'm playing around. Now let's get it. It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. I'm just keeping it clean. Okay. And need I say more? I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. You know how I do it with a little sag on him. In that LRP game, it don't have to brag on him. Whole arm in the pot, that should look like an L. If I could blow up, it would be a hard sale. Exotic gardens, Dolly Parton, myalgia, head full of nostalgia, sitting by the water, contemplating to Allah. The devil wear Prada, and 3 of your foes wear nada. You should see where I got her, flipping words like pasta, locked up like a roster, stuffed in a Sonata. Remember being home and being a top shotter, and I did the math. Skill came from Euclidia, did it with no Nvidia. Kuda somewhere in India, used to be in Virginia, and still want a Geneva. You should know the basic problems with automatopoeia. It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. I'm just keeping it clean. And need I say more? It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, this some game worth paying for. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. And you know how I do it with a little sag on him. In that LRP game, it don't have to brag on them. Niggas turning backs when they really think you need them. Now I'm in a casino gambling with my freedom. It's biblically accurate that I'm that nigga, scientifically proven true. I don't know about you. Who cares about such and such? Why women get mad when they know when I tell them that they doing too much? Yeah, I'm trained to get it in jungles with amphibians. My scale it is Euclidean on panels with obsidian. Some travel like a vice lord to get exotic Keishas. Don't get alopecia, looking to get those features. I'm somewhat like a teacher, hoping my lyrics will reach you. I pray you get the picture. I just left it get richer, cause it seems American greed stole the American dreams. That's why men are moving abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Yeah, keeping it clean. I'm just keeping it clean. Okay. Need I say more? It seems American greed stole the American dream. That's why men are going abroad. I'm just keeping it clean. Sport bros. Yeah. Okay. Is that girl worth paying for? She like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him, and want a young nigga with a little swag on him. I heard she like a young nigga with a bag on him. Hey, with a swag on him. Hey, oh yeah. And need I say more?
So guys, I'm currently in Thailand. This is my girlfriend. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Do you want to introduce yourself? You want to introduce yourself? You want to introduce you? She's a little shy right now, but she's my new girl. She's my new girlfriend. She's a little shy, but she is pretty though. I like her. Maybe we'll get married someday. Maybe we'll have kids. You know, have a bunch of babies running around, living the life. Tell her. So, can you cook? Can you cook?
Yes, I can cook, I can clean.
Welcome to Player Talk Radio with DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the manosphere. Let's get it.
She just wrote another J. Then she passed that, got another whip. Then I crashed that, about to pull a kick though. Where my mask at? I just hit the crib. Where my fucking DoorDash at? I can't find my charger. Damn. In the scat pack, no, she ain't got no titties. Nope. But her ass fat, I don't pay for pay. Oh no. no. I just smashed that. I just hit the app with my fucking DoorDash at. I've been off the map. All I do is trap. He said I can't rap, but he don't even rap. You should work for Lids, cause all you do is cap. I'm proud, ain't got no kids. Kyla Pratt, she spoiled and she sexy. I treat her like the brat. Asian dolls, not at all, I'm not a Democrat. Brown kratom had me dead, I can live with that. Sip till I was asleep and my mic was mad black. And I feel like Kodak Black, I feel like a gremlin. Chopper had a blade like it came straight from Gremlin. Never mind me, and don't ask me about no hindy. I'm getting to the chopper and my paint so shiny. Please don't come and find me, I will do you grimy. Kick you off a bike and have you sliding like you tiny. I'm grinding like I'm Pusha T, free the slime. Yes, I know she pushing P, she past her prime. She just rolled another J, then she passed that, got another whip. Then I crashed that, about to pull a kick though. Where my mask at? I just hit the crib with my fucking DoorDash at. I can't find my charger in the scat pack. Oh, she ain't got no titties, but her ass fat. I don't pay for play. I just smashed that. I just hit the app with my fucking DoorDash at. Yo. I'm not in the mood, I'm slow, fucking clothes off. She just ordered food and she taking all her clothes off. My food about to be free, cause I'm not ballin'. She said he down the street, now he calling. Yo, hello? Hello? Oh, you downstairs? Alright, I'm coming. Give me 1 second. Pause. Yeah. And nasty. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get fly, cause I'm going out tonight. I'm trying to get by. I'm finna pre-game alright, we finna slide. We got some girls coming through, big rocks on ice. And you know what I'm finna do? I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm not gonna drive. Take my car keys tonight, girl, cause I'm finna get high. And tequila shots are nasty, but after 3, so am I. Balloons, we finna get fried. Let's take this shot outside. Turn up like it's your song. Turn up all night long just cause you know we can't go wrong. Let's get it right, put this on repeat. Follow me on IG. She asked me, am I rolling? I told her I might be. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk and nasty. I'm trying to get drunk. Yeah. I'm trying to get drunk.
I'll wrap you up like cellophane. Skin tight, I want you close. Friction make you lose control.
Alright, we out. It's player talk.
Smoke dance.
Be back a little bit later with an NPC show. I got y'all. Let's go.
out. Put me through every emotion. Just put me out. Put me through every emotion. Haven't felt good since emotion. You broke me honest and working. Just put me out. Put me through every emotion. Haven't felt good since emotion. You broke me honest and working. I feel it again. I'm not really living. I'm going through motion.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
I'm watching emotions. So wrap me up like cellophane. I suffocate, nothing but a smile. They keep on making me pick a side. I know you wanna fucking fight, and I got used to being left behind. Nobody gon' get you where you wanna go. Nobody gon' tell you what they really know. Save your time on me, just put me out. Save your time on me, just put me out. Put me through every emotion. Haven't felt good since emotion. You broke me honest and working. Just put me out. Put me through every emotion. Haven't felt good since emotion. You broke me honest and working.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Kuda, we come over here to give you some relief, bro. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about having fun.
Those dope boy Air Forces was nice, AM.
Hey, no, it wasn't not bad. Jessica said, "No, you gonna lose. You gonna lose, Angry Man." Hold on, Platinum. Look.
Good throwback hustler. Fuck out of it.
I'm just waiting in line. Nothing is forever. Don't think I got too long. I'm just taking a number. Quit the 9 to 5, now I'm working 9 to 9. Quit the smoking, I really fucking miss the high. So I got back on rollers for the red eyes. Used to fucking hate, so I cannot sympathize. And I had to take so much shit to realize. Everybody want a piece if you play it right. Old girl calling me like I'm in the night. Like I'm sorry you just hit me at the worst time. Like I'm sitting home playing fucking Smash Bros. And I'm late, I'm quite the hassle. I can't link up with you, baby, gotta pass it up. And And you'll probably tell your friends that I'm not man enough. And I got some bands and OG that's from Canada or the West Side. I don't give a fuck. David Blaine disappearing act with the coke. I'm just waiting in line. Nothing is forever. Don't think I got too long. I'm just taking a number. I'm just waiting in line. Nothing is forever. Don't think I got too long. I'm just taking a number.
Now look, I want to speak on this about little young player. I see little young player Ramil up in here. I ain't got no problem with the pump and dump thing. I see where he coming, and I feel him. He in Atlanta. Them hoes is going. You niggas be leaving that shit out. Them hoes is going out there. Them hoes is fucking all over the place. And niggas is getting at them. And niggas is getting at them. And you niggas start fucking me up with that weak shit, telling niggas not to fuck on the bitch. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. That's what I'm gonna do, nigga. I'm getting tired of you trying to check my motherfucking game, nigga. I'm in this shit. I'm gonna knock on this bitch, nigga. Fuck you. And I'm getting tired of you, nigga. You can't take it. I'm in this shit to win this shit. And I'm sick of you weak ass, over the hill, dusty ass niggas. You wanna go smoke cigars with some old white boy in the exclusive Moose Club, nigga? Fuck you. I'm out here with these bitches, nigga. I'ma hold it on. I'ma get it in. I'ma get it in. And you niggas gotta be out there. It's about having your motherfucking game. It's about being a motherfucking player out here. It's about being a real nigga. You niggas don't understand what it is to be a real motherfucking nigga. You don't know how to talk it up. You don't know how to get it in. You niggas weak in this shit. I'm sick of you niggas. Them hoes over there fucking with Kevin. Them bitches looking to get married. Them some married-minded bitches. I ain't trying to fuck on no hoe like that. Go over there and fuck with Kevin. Let me fuck with the rest. I'ma do my best, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. And you gotta put this out because you niggas don't put the whole side of the black man out here. You put one side out here. And I'm tired of that shit. And real niggas out here like me, we getting it in. We ain't got nothing to cry on. We let the bitch lie on us. The bitch lying on me, nigga. That's what she did. And I'm gonna do it again. And again, motherfucker. That's what I do. I'm sick of these motherfuckers crying. I'm gonna give you some tissue next time, motherfucker. That's how we do out here, though. Look, keep pumping and dumping. I don't blame him. Expect the Cardi bitch, WAP and shit. All these hoes wanna do is fucking suck. And why get fucked up, they go fucking suck your partner. You know what? Just accept it. Be done with that shit. You niggas go to church, man. You know what I'm saying? Take that shit to church. I can't help it. The whole fucks you over, nigga. That's your problem. That ain't my problem, nigga. I solve problems. I don't make them, nigga. That's what I do. You guys don't understand what it is to be a motherfucking back out here. It's just like playing football, nigga. We get a prep. We get a motherfucking pep rally before we get at these bitches. Let's get it up. Let's get it in. You don't understand that, though. That's what's killing me with that. But look, I'm gonna pull up out of here, man. I'm gonna pull up out of here. Look, appreciate you pop in, man. We need, that's the whole black man. Show the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?